Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Trails from Zero Challenge Room, the live stream series where we're trying to beat this amazing RPG on net remote without ever changing our starting gear. And if you want to watch these challenge runs during your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that bell button to stay notified. Now, where we previously left off, we spent an entire stream trying to complete one side quest because there was an option to we had to face do some drills against the crossbell guardian force. Unfortunately, after the first battle, it throws against the same enemies again against the against Noelle Seeker, who ended up being really tough because she had literally the ability to put us all to sleep and make it so that we couldn't do anything. So as a result, it ended up being a very tricky battle. So we spent a lot of time grinding for resources to get more consumable items, but managed to pull through with some clever use and timing of S-crafts. Now we're hoping to do the same against the evil plant monsters on the highway to the west. Before we do that, we're very close to getting Lloyd, Tio, and Ellie to level 20. So I've come over here to what appears to be a more of a early mid-game area to try and accomplish that. I have no idea what these things are weak to. I'd assume they're probably going to be. I mean, we can always do this just if we have ideas. Ellie, you know the drill. Ooh, what's the... Whoa! A spell that literally has 100% blind chance and affects a invade area. That's really cool. I'm curious what this looks like, so... Let's see. Randy, delay them if you can. Or actually, no. We need just raw damage. And it's through UTO. Okay, they're kind of neutral to everything except fire. Might as well go for that. Let's see what happens. Oh, they're moving closer. Come on, Ellie, stick with it. You got this. Alright, these guys just... Okay, they have a decent amount of health, so looks like this was a good call. Let's see, Tio is doing alright. Alright, good choice to use AoE. Let's see how much this does. Whoa, wait, is this... Oh, that's cool. It's kind of like, it's kind of reminiscent of Emma's S-Craft. That's really cool. Nice. Oh, they have a blind. How did that miss? When they're literally blinded. Oh well. We can still make it all work. Yeah. Take this. That did nothing. Throw the dark matter just to be safe. Ow. Can someone heal me? Oh, sure thing, Tio. Thank you, Lloyd. No problem. Well, these guys are worth a decent amount of XP. Okay, oh yeah, they were worth a good amount of XP. Yeah! Lloyd's level 20. So now we just have to get Tio and Ellie's level 20. Alright, everyone, give me 1 second. I'm gonna take care of y'all with the breath spell. Yeah. Thank you, Tio. Yeah, thanks, Tio. Don't mention it. It's not like I haven't slept for 4 days or something. You really need to get more consistent sleep schedules, LTO. I know, but considering I'm the only person who understands how to make use of the internet, I'm always busy with cyber stuff. Well, now we're getting chased by the bananas again. But that's alright, we'll find a way to defeat the bananas. Take that. Remember, the blade bananas do a lot of damage, but they're also, they don't have as much health. So it should hopefully make them, or I guess they're called blade bananan. But hopefully this makes it easier to defeat. So no, you are weak to this. I think wind is also pretty strong, so might as well. Yes, the power. Yep, that did it. Nice. Oh, 72 XP for Alien 2. That should be enough for level up. Yeah, I got stronger. I do too. Alright, everyone's level 20. That's good. We are a bit low on CP, but I think we can probably overcome that with some careful preparation. We do want everyone to have at least enough CP to do an S-Craft, so... I mean, we're here, might as well defeat some enemies. Let's see about you. I'm gonna assume these things are gonna be pretty tough, but we'll try regardless. I'm paying attention to my mini-map, by the way, to make sure that we're getting the optimal direction for the enemies to face so we can get the ambush off. Oh no! It's one of the explosive seeds. Ooh, they're tanky. Yeah, they're tanky. Trying to make sure they don't go all over the place. Wait, yeah, where are they weak to? Oh, they're really weak to ice. Interesting. Okay. I think we want to defeat the pineapple first, since that thing will explode if we defeat it. Ellie, do what you do best. Will do. Dark matter. Let's group them all up towards the top. I like that. I think in this game especially, even more so in Trails of Cold Steel, the movement penalty from Dark Matter is insanely useful. It just sort of feels like a lot more enemies in this game are just purely melee based or just have primarily like closer range attacks. And so, combine that with why the arenas seem to be fairly large in this game, it definitely helps to lock an enemy just on the other side of the map and pepper them with long-range spells. At least from what I'm seeing so far. Yeah, just like that. Definitely comes in handy. Are these things weak too? Ice. Which I do not have, so we'll go with aerial. Now that's gonna be tricky. Good damage. Got most of them. Hey, not bad. Alright, 58 XP, we'll take that. A little bit more if we didn't get hit, but that's still a good amount. And we're getting a lot of Sepith. That's always a good thing. Ooh, an apple. Gotta like getting them apples. But don't want to fight the pineapples though, they're vicious. And we're primarily doing this to get everyone's CP back up, but getting a little bit of extra speed is certainly a good consolation. Don't want to fight those things though, those things are evil. Shiny. Ooh, space up. We'll definitely take that. What? That didn't stun it? Oh no. It's chasing us. How dare it. There we go. Okay, I think these things are weak to ice, so... Well, I mean, do I have anything that can hit all of them? Nah, certainly not. Definitely want to use that dark matter opportunity. Bring them as far away from us as possible. That's all help too. Yeah. Tactics. Hooray for tactics. Tactics win battles. No! That's alright. I can definitely take a hit. Yeah, our basic attacks are doing nothing to these things because they're pretty decently armored. That works. Still ain't done the LSP. So let's start starting to get a little damage so that we can hopefully. This Tio, you're up. I know. I do like that in this game, as in Trails of Cold Steel, we were able to use the healing spells outside of battle. It's a shame we can't use our healing crafts outside of battle, but I understand it'd probably make that a bit overpowered. Just a smidge. Banana? Yes! Must defeat the bananas. Oh, and we have double hit. Definitely take that. Always. Actually, are these things weak to particular weak to wind? Okay, never mind. Let's go for aerial. That's more EP efficient. Nice. More XP. Some seeds. Some more CP for everyone. That's what we want to see. Wait, is that a fishing spot? It kind of looks like... No, it's just a waterfall. For a second there, I thought that was like a really, really cleverly hidden fishing spot. I don't think we're going to get that lucky here. And if they want to be really sneaky about it, they put it right here where we can't see the icon, but I guess not. They also had some pretty sneaky fishing spots in this game so far, so... You never know. I'll stop near here. I think it is. If it is, I'm not remembering where exactly it is. No, might as well head back to Crossbell. We're going to go there on foot so we don't accidentally speak to Britzia this time. We'll save that for when we complete the side quest involving the plants, assuming we're able to do that. We'll investigate. Finally, I can add some rest. You've earned it, Tio. Thanks. Alright. Back we go. Ursula Road. The music in this game is top notch as well, for sure. Well, might as well get some more resources. Since we know the snails and the fishies give us some items we like. Now, at this point, we're just trying to regain CP, so... I'm amazed these snails still chase after us even though we're level 20 and they're like, well, level... I want to say 15 or something. Let's take a look. Level 12. Yeah, so at this point we're like 8 levels above them. They're still chasing after us. I guess that's the effects of Nightmare Mode. Oh well, we'll make do regardless. It'd be complete overkill, but I don't care. And Ellie deletes as per usual. Look, we got 4 XP that time, chat. Whopping. Hooray. Hey for XP though. I could also just use Ellie's thing to just artificially give people CP thanks to the plus 20 CP whenever she uses that skill at first. Then again, gaining CP naturally is also just satisfying because it means we'll get more XP and more items. Where are the monkeys having a lot of health? Oh dear, this looks dangerous. Thinking... Since week 2 again. I think they're decently weak. Well, I think they're neutral towards these things, so... We definitely need to get rid of the pineapple. Damn, I like that the team attacks give us CP as well, because that'll definitely help us recover quickly. Or more quickly, I should say. Good damage. Alright, that's one down. Oh, look at them all in unison chat. They're in sync. How dare they? Now they're in sync, and they'll be taking this together. Yeah. We'll just give him enough back, I wonder. How did that miss? Oh, still solid amount of SP. So it's the SP, especially at this point. Really, really good. And tons of win stuff too. Marbled State, those are expensive. Hooray! I doubt. Yeah, I'm thinking what we should do is we should have we should enter like an easier battle and have Ellie just heal everyone. So should be able to find a snail to fight around here. Yep. Guess I was gonna say that. Oh yeah, this'll work out. Alright, let's keep on battling. Because we are getting good at speed. Actually, if we reach level 21 before we return to the plants, maybe, just maybe, that would give us a tiny bit of damage reduction. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Knowing our luck so far. How are our stats doing? Ooh, wow. Ellie and Tio actually have almost 100 ATS. Reddy has over 100 attack. Let's go. Alright. Let's leave that alone and instead go find the banana. Alright. Make them quake. Make them burn. Go for a team attack. And yeah, just why not? Ow! Nope, still at SP. They drop reviving bombs. All right. The reviving items are really, really good. We'll definitely take that. Where's my banana? Leave that alone. Instead, must find banana. Banana. Oh, it's just one? Alright. We'll definitely take advantage of that. What? I was hoping that would do more damage. Alright, everyone's almost at max CP. Good spot to be in. Yeah. Alright, so these things seem to have very high defense. Otherwise, they dislike ice. Let Tio drop those beats. Or do you dislike ice? Well, too bad. it's doing nothing. Alright. Good fight, everyone. Good fight. Everyone else Ellie's at max CP, but I mean, Ellie's still in a pretty good spot with CP. Shiny. We'll gladly take that free set with. Yeah, at this point, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot in terms of relative CP amounts. I mean, Ellie isn't technically maxed out, but still, with the way Ellie's S-Craft works and the way her crafts work, she's still in a very good spot. So I think, chat, it's time to remax the plant monsters. After, how many stakes do we have? I feel like if there's one thing we would want more of, it's those stakes, just because they're very, very, very useful. Where's my stage? Yeah, we need more of these. Just these things are amazing. Let's see here. If I want to cook an elegant stage. Yeah, they are expensive. Especially with the marbled steaks. But otherwise, you know, we have plenty of ingredients for it. I think it was that and the... What's the stuff do it in? Oh, it's a defensive thing. I still think it's going to be better for us to have this. Like, a lot of this. Yeah, so let's buy some marbled steaks and cook a bunch of these. Alright. Hey, we need steaks. Steaks, sure thing. They are expensive. I think they're worth it. Alright, chat. Now it's time to head back to rest up and then do some cooking. And granted, this is probably way less expensive than trying to buy the steaks outright from a merchant. Alright. Let's do some cooking. So I believe Randy's the best at making this because it is a meat-based dish. Yep. This will be Randy's job. Now this will be slow, chat, but I'm thinking we want to do this like maybe 1 or 2 at a time, just so that we're more likely to get elegant steaks. Alright, let's see what we can do. What? Move +5. Interesting, but not what we wanted, so... Try that again. This could take a while, knowing our luck, chat. Oh, we need the elegant steaks. Now! Come on, Randy! What? I'm trying my best. Actually, wait. I think Spudkip mentioned that I think the quest we're currently trying to complete with the plants does drop the orbment that makes us more likely to cook the better stuff. I think we should be fine at least for that battle, but then after that we'll want to do the cooking. Alright. Let's go see if we can find the plant monsters. And listen to the really, really, really awesome soundtrack of this area. There's, again, this, I don't know what it is, like, but just the combination of the atmosphere of this area, plus with this more somber, area theme that happens to have motifs from the main menu theme. Now! I made a horrible mistake. I have made a horrible mistake! Now! Lloyd. sorry about that, chat. Let me recollect my thoughts. Yeah, it's just something about the music combined with the atmosphere of this area. Not only does it make me think of Trails of Cold Steel, but also has that kind of sense of finality to it. Makes me think that we'll be coming here much, much later in the game. Because I could definitely see hearing this if we were, like, on the way to, like, a very, very important, like, point in the story. And even just looking at the map here, like, you see there, chat, in the bottom left, not at the medical college, but, like, further to the bottom left, how there seems to be, like, that trail that goes deep into the wilderness, kind of off the beaten path. I would not be surprised if either that rectangle or that dot in the bottom left corner ends up being that place we were looking at in the intro when we were like briefing Wall and going through like that, I think it was like an underground area or something like that. Or if not that, at least I wouldn't be surprised if it plays a very, very significant role in the story. Da 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 da. Been really enjoying the motifs of this game as well. The music is top notch. Da 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 da. Oh, and this right here, chat, this part of the song also is really good. Just the way it goes from high intensity to nice and mellow. I love those kinds of transitions in songs. In fact, when composing music for Heartwell, there's a number of sections where I go from high intensity to kind of low intensity, kind of lead to a more pondering tone. It's a fun time. Anyway. So, we have found them, chat. That giant red duct right there. It's time to rematch the plant monsters. Alright, so let's think this through. One thing I was thinking of, if we look at our formation, I mean right now we're in the TO formation, but I think honestly, we might want to group ourselves more towards a corner. And the reason I say that is just how TO's S-Craft works, because TO's S-Craft is a line. I'm wondering if it might be possible to hit all three plant monsters with TO's S-Craft if we're like if we're all lined up correctly. Yeah, maybe a bit of a long shot. I'm definitely rushing move playing TO up front, but given like the circumstances we find ourselves in, this might be what we have to do. Also, since we know that they can't be blinded, our next best bet is going to be just double strength boosted S-Craft spam. Coupled with heavy spells. And if we see a crit, definitely try to let Tio have that one. Well, it's all good in theory, Antomicx, but we have to see if we can prove it in practice. I agree, Tio. Is everyone, Amory alright? Yep, I'm right. I'm sure right. Yeah, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins! Exterminate! Lloyd's still going first. I think we get one turn and then they go for the death attack, so... Yeah, based off... I don't think Tio's gonna be able to hit all three of them. We'll be able to hit two at least, though. The problem is we have to defeat all three or else we're super dead. I guess, well, we can still test the waters. It's a shame, though, because... Is there... Unless we move Tio, like, we might honestly be able to move Tio in such a way that she'll be able to hit all three. Alright, so in the meantime, what do we do? What attacks do I have? Resistance is only 2. We have to hit these things as hard as we possibly can. So... to that, might as well encourage everyone. Why not? We're going all out on that. Alright. Okay. That's fine. So, here's the plan, chat. We're gonna move... I want to move Tio to a place where she'll be able to hit all of them, which would be, like, around here. Then maybe we can have... I guess we can have Randy double strength boost the TO, since Randy would have enough movement to actually reach her. Can these things be burned? Well, hold on, let's assess. Okay, so the things they're immune to, blind, poison, sleep, confuse, and stuff like that, they can be burned, which means Randy's thing might actually be useful if it becomes Fallen Vow. Not that it would, since we already know they do such massive damage that we need to defeat these things as quickly as possible. Alright. Well, let's go with the strat. So we gotta move Tio into position. Put you right there. Okay, we need to feed the Tio. I don't think Ellie's close enough to give Tio like one of the lesser stakes. She is though. Alright, that could work. What do we have? How much damage would Ellie be able to do? Hold on. Where would this put us in the turn order? Oh, we would actually... Okay. Interesting. We'd actually be decently in the turn order. Alright, well I think, I know that Dark Matter can't move these things, they're too heavily rooted. Well, most of these things have a weakness. I mean, they're weak to Fire Valley, doesn't really have a... Well, I mean, she has Fire, but I only hit one. I think this would be good just because it costs the most EP, so it probably has the highest attack modifier. So we'll have Ellie do that for the sake of dealing enormous amounts of damage. Then I guess, well... What's tough about this, chat, is knowing who to give her food to. So Randy goes down, we lose his S-Trap, which is terrible. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't see a crit coming up, though, so we won't be able to rely on that alone to defeat these things. And since I think Randy's attack is an L, so it would be able to actually hit all of them. You know what? No. I think we go for a full court press here. Since Randy's thing guarantees a fire move, so where is it? Let's go with Juicy Steak for the Randy. Alright, Randy. We're gonna have you... It's, yeah, Randy's first and then Tio's. Randy's S. Alright, there we go. Item... Lesser Steak. Alright. I hope I'm right about this. Alright. Alright, good damage. Guaranteed the burn. Now it's just a question of survival. Yes, okay, Tio's finally in position. She can hit all three of them. Alright, you plant monsters, it's time to get weeded. Here comes the weed whacker. It's the giant laser. Yeah! Take this! Solid damage. Didn't defeat all three of them, though. But we're dead. I'm just gonna casually revive us, just because I have the distinct feeling we're going to get unlucky. Who's next? Fire? The fire fishing off, let's go! Okay, we need to kill these things, like, immediately. So how much damage they do. I mean, the fact that we killed even one is saying something. Like, the burn does a good amount of damage. Unfortunately, none of us are fast enough to do these things, and Randy's not up, so that means we can't really reliably do stuff like that. What did it do? I don't think Tio is going to be lucky enough to survive another hit. What if... Tio could kill someone, though. The main thing is making sure we actually survive. Lloyd could strength boost and go for his S-Trap, I guess. But these things are very physically resistant from what I'm seeing. Here's earthquakes when it's wait, so the earthquakes are only when we attack it? Is that how it works? Huh. Interesting. I'm almost debating just double CPing up on Ellie so that she'd be able to deny the crit and... Well, actually, no, we could give Lloyd the crit and guarantee that we kill one of these things. That might be the play. I mean, Lloyd can buff himself, I think. Then we eat a turn and go for it. Which means the most optimal thing to do this turn is actually have Tio heal herself. Okay. Wait for it. Dang it! I missed the crit. Oh well. I hope this doesn't come back to haunt us. Oh, probably will, since it seems that they do the Earthshaker attack. Oh, this is horrible. I mean, at least they don't get a crit. Okay, never mind. Fire worked. No! Stop! Well, this is scary. I agree. We are so close to defeating these things. Like, it's tantalizingly close. You know what? Might seem wasteful, chat, but these things have given us so much trouble. I think it's worth it to go for... Yeah, I think if we go for the Boilfish Hot Pot, that gets us to 85. Then Ellie's heal thing will get us to 100, and we can just spam, and we can use Randy's S-Trap to finish this off. Oh, I did not think that through. Anything else to heal CP? It's not enough. Maybe slightly more CP. Oh, that does. Alright. I think this is it, chat. I think we got him. There we go. Those things are scary. Like, the thing is, chat, we're over-leveled for that. Even then, they were still scary. Yep, there it is. There's the effort quartz. Phew, that was harder than I anticipated. Yeah, even a laser weed whacker didn't defeat them in one go. I'm surprised, to be honest. I patrolled these parts a bunch of times during my CGF days, but I never seen anything that tough before. However, the boss may now resume services. Yeah, fortunately. We should report their news to City Hall. We'll contact the City Hall. Busters resume immediately. Buses traveling on west are up and running then. Yay! I'm amazed we survived that, chat, given how much trouble those things have given us in the past. Well, I plan to introduce everyone the breath quartz. Yeah. Now that we have effort. Okay, how good is effort in this game? It's pretty good. I mean, granted, it doesn't give us any combat items, but there's just plenty of earth and water crystals to hopefully do spell things. Here's a chance to put the Supreme Dish. So definitely want to give this to the TO when... Yeah, honestly, I think TO would get more benefit out of just having this on hand than having Shield 1. So really, I think Randy would get more benefit out of this than HP 1. Not that HP 1 hasn't helped, but it's Definitely ain't diminishing returns at this point. Plus, now we have the ability to. I do want to explore this area more, but I feel like we definitely need to. I mean, we're close to recovered, but why not? Tio, I know. Yeah. And since we have it now, chat, we should finally be able to cook more of the steaks that we wanted. Let's see just how good effort is in this. Got 2. Still think we want to have better odds than that. Let's go with 2 and... Come on, Randy. Darn it. Hey, I'm trying my best here. I know you are, Randy. I know you are. It's not the effort work, so... It's a shame that it doesn't just guarantee it if we were like 3 stars for a specific recipe. That'd lead to a lot less backtracking here. Oh well. Aw, 1? Come on, Randy. What? Trying my best here. Randy, give us 2 elegant steaks. No! I don't make cat food. Ah, now you tell me. Maybe we should do 1 at a time. I have the effort quartz. And trying to get this to be consistent, even with the effort quartz, is still a challenge for sure. Come on, dude. Come on. You literally have the effort quartz, dude. I know. Huh. Right, you're telling me you have the effort quartz and you're the best guy to cook this and you are still having trouble? Well, excuse me, you're not the one trying to cook all these elegant steaks. At least they're tough to do that just right. There we go. There's one. I know this is a lot of reloading of saves, chat, but I think it's, you know, it's worth it to have a good stockpile of this in hand, I think. Seriously, they also like heavily buffed whatever the chance increase in future games are, because this is not feeling like it's increasing our chances of getting elegant steaks. Or maybe it's weighted differently. I feel like I just keep getting juicy steaks. A cautionary fail, come on! With the effort course equipped, are you kidding me? Yeah, it really is luck of the draw, isn't it, Antomicx? I agree to you. No! That's not what I wanted. You know what it might be, chat? Maybe it's a situation where if we're not cooking in bulk, it doesn't matter. Because it's getting a bit ridiculous. Like, okay, there we go. There's one. Or, wait. Did I misread the ordinance? No, it's a supreme dish. I'm pretty sure the supreme dish is the elegant steak. Like, right? Wouldn't it be the Supreme Dish? I don't want cat food. We will get these steaks, chat. We are raising the stakes to get these steaks. There we go. That's what we want to see. Give us more. Now. Yeah, whatever rate this thing's increasing is definitely, I'm not noticing it as much as I would like. And then, unless, again, maybe it's just a situation where it has to have multiple to matter. Maybe it makes no difference if we're cooking things individually. At least you just listen to nice music in and out. And keep that very loud. Let us cut the elegant steak. There we go. That's what we want to see. Can we get 2 in a row? Going once. Going twice. 2 in a row? Huh? Now. Of course not. Come on. Man, it must be like a really low chance to get a Supreme Dish then. I'm really curious what the actual odds of this are, and if anyone's actually figured out what that might be. For those watching on YouTube or those in the comments, or those on Twitch chat here, if you have any information about what like the actual odds are of like cooking a Supreme Dish under these circumstances where we're using the person with like the 3-star rating in a particular for cooking a specific recipe and the effort course. As I am curious. Right now, it's definitely seeming to not be that high, even with supposedly the quartz that's designed for this. Either we're getting supremely unlucky. Hey, there we go. Now we're getting luckier. It could also just be that we're getting supremely unlucky. Which in a way, it could also be a way of saying supremely lucky. Yeah, look at that! Supremely lucky! 3 in a row! That's more what we want to see. Because of the odds. Law of large numbers. Is it working in our favor? Is it working in our favor? Nah. Boy, we got 3 in a row that time. If this were baseball, we would have struck someone out. That's a good point, Randy. Yes! Keep cooking those element states, Randy. They're so amazing. Will do. Just a juicy one this time. You got one job, Randy. Listen, man, they're hard to cook, alright? You have to get the temperature just right. You have to set it up all correctly. It's stressful, man. I'm sure you're trying your best, Randy. Thank you. I promise I'm trying my best. I know you. We know you are, Randy. Yeah, we know. That looks really tough, Randy. Look, if I get one more elephant state, I think I'll want to take a break. That seems reasonable. Yeah, makes sense to me. Makes sense to me, too. Come on. Ugh. I feel like I'm losing my touch here. Trying to get that, trying to grill these steaks just right. Maybe we need to run around in circles, that'll help. Why does running around in circles ever help us, Tio? See? What did I say? You didn't run around in circles correctly, Randy. Oh, come on, Tio. Well, regardless, Randy, we appreciate that you've created a bunch of element states for us up to this point. For that, we're happy. Aw, thanks, Lloyd. I appreciate it. And there you go. There's another one. Alright, I think that'll do for cooking for now. Have we pressed the story yet? Not quite Spud Kid, but we did defeat the plant monsters. The plant monsters are no more, and that was a very close fight. Even with double strength boosted S-Drafts. It's just that one attack that hits the entire screen, which just dealt so much damage. There really wasn't anything we could do beyond hope. But now that we defeated the plant monsters, we can finally we finally got the effort quartz. I'll say this right now, Spudtip, it does not feel nearly as strong as it did in Trails of Cold Steel, well, series. Like, unless I'm doing something wrong here, like, I'll mention, like, the past, like, 5 or 10 minutes. Like, I had the effort quartz on Randy. I was trying to just cook one at a time, like, element steaks, like the Supreme dish. And it was this, like, it felt like, it honestly felt like nothing had changed, or, like, if things had changed, then the odds were super low before. So, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just not using it correctly, but it definitely felt off-putting. That's like, I have the quartz for this. I'm using the best guy for this recipe. Why do I keep failing? But I digress. Also, this was probably a mistake. Ah, there's so many! Oh no. I don't know what these things are, but they're horrifying. Fire monster! Well, if they're fire monsters, I'm going to assume they're weak to ice, so... Meh. Granted, they don't seem to be doing that much damage to us. TOS Hydro Cannon! Yo! Oh, that's amazing. Then again, Ice Hammer's a thing. But still, Hydro Cannon. Alright, TO effort was definitely the right call. And how about you, Spudtip? How does your Trails playthrough? Okay, I think you said you were going for a 100% playthrough, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh yeah, they are completely immune to fire. Good to know. Let's go for a Dark Mirror, because why not? Well, I can't... I guess I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way, as they say. Oh, Randy needs help. Randy! Randy! Randy's being a real trooper there with only 32 HP. That did some damage, though. Oh, Alexander crit. It's over. It's all over. Goodbye, fire geckos. Take this. Well, that's not all of them are defeated, but I got most of them. Randy. How did Randy survive that? I just got lucky? Or maybe stats vets can't, like, deal with the finishing blow? I don't know. Well, yeah, all that for a worthless pair of boots. Well, I guess, but they're pretty cool looking boots. Randy, get those to me. Oh, but I want to keep them. Now! Yeet! But I want the boots. You look back in the chest, thinking you might have missed something, and find a tiny bearded man in a pointy hat doing a little dance. CTO, look, you took that guy's boots. And I bet it's why I still ask. You can't find the stats for 0, but in Cold Steel, effort increased the outside 70%, so I assume it's probably less than that. Stratus are actually a brand of sneakers. Yeah, I was wondering that because I remember Stratus being like a brand we saw in Trails of Cold Steel. Like there was that side quest where Laura had to wear a pair of Stratus. Interesting. So that's still like the like one of the designer brands of this universe. Pretty cool. Also, we definitely need to heal Randy. And everyone needs heals. But as I was saying, since we still defeated a trap chest. Had I known there was such a perfect fishing spot so close to the academy, I might not have graduated. medium-sized fish. I want to use this. Come on, Lloyd, you got this. Surely there's a medium-sized fish here, right? Surely. Darn it. Name one of these. Come on. Really? Okay. I guess we're using normal stuff then. Let's see if we can get lucky. Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. I was about to say, is there nothing in this pond? Is this fishing spot just a lie? Nope. Ooh, an eel. Definitely take that. Let's see what a dumpling will get us. Let's see what fishies we can guess. Nothing's biting. Really? Okay. Yeah, this must be like a very, like, hyper-specific fishing area. Like eels and other kinds of creatures like that. Why is it always gluttonous bass? I mean, they have a smoke grenade, but still. Like, I feel like gluttonous bass are everywhere. Was that like the case in Trails of Cold Steel as well, where like gluttonous bass the most common things? Also, your Cold Steel went well, you fished on Sunday, you missed a monster stand in Chapter 3. Character profile in Chapter 6. And somehow didn't get Koa as an option for a while, but I meant not doing almost all the honor transfer. No! Oh no! You didn't get a Toa option profile time event? That is a tragedy, Spudchip. I'm so sorry. Spudchip says, you like to call the gluttonous bass the podfish. Oh, that's a good way to look at it, because they always have like that silly expression of them. They're just like, blah. They would indeed be the podfish. Alright, more stuff. What's this one say? The true result of the non-ration patch is not technological exchange, but the spread of talkative treasure chests previously native to the world. Yes. Yes. Alright. Will they even let us go this way, I wonder? Let's find out. Very, very true. Alright, so if you didn't choose Toa, did you end up, who did you end up with Spudchip? Sarah, Alyssa, Laura, Fee, Elliot. Disappointed with the chat's lack of context, you close it. One could call this an open case. Why? I'm disappointed. But Tio, that's actually a good item for us. I know, but I want like an armament. We can't always get what we want, Tio. Ellie, you're not my mom. Whoever said I was your mom, Tio? Tio, let me in! Let me in! I didn't... CPD. That only makes me more suspicious about this area, chat. Oh, you did Emma. Alright, that makes sense. Watched all the other blind events, but did Emma as the canon one. Alright, fair enough. But this only makes me more suspicious of this area, because earlier in the stream chat, I was saying, like, this long path off to the side, I was saying I would not be surprised if we end up going that way towards the end game, just because the way the theme of this area sounds, it sounds like it has a sense of finality to it. So I could definitely see our heroes kind of like going through this highway on foot when things are like, when the stakes are really, really high for something. It has that kind of feel to it, especially since the motif from the main menus here. But on that note, also the fact that it's a CPD gate here, and that we know the CPD is very corrupt, also makes me really, really, really suspicious of this trail. That being said, we do not have a key to go that way, so I guess we'll try going to the gate instead. Nice. So does this mean, Sludtip, you're going to try and do a 100% playthrough of Trails of Cold Steel 2, or what do you plan to do next? I think if you check the sign at the crossroad, it says, what's that direction? It says Crossbell Police Academy. Oh, it's the Police Academy. I'm still suspicious, because I get the same feeling that that black rectangle is the Police Academy, but perhaps like the dot further below is something else. I mean, I guess it could also just be a checkpoint, but I don't know. Especially since there also seems to be multiple roads here. And the fact that the roads are covered by the foliage means there could be hidden paths, especially that left path. Like, I'm really, really, really curious. You're doing Genshin right now since they just released in the region. Oh, cool! I honestly lost track of Genshin, so what region are they at now? Region 4, Region 5? Fair enough. But yeah, what region are they at now? Region 4, Region 5? Because, like, to give you an idea of how long it's been since I was paying attention to Genshin Impact is, I vaguely remember Inazuma being mentioned way back. They're at 5 now. Wow, okay, so it has been a while. Well, I guess that means they're getting close to whatever their, like, vision of the full scope of the game was, because I think they were aiming for, like, 7 regions. But that there's 5 now, that's, you know... I think Genshin Impact can get really repetitive, and the gacha system is the gacha system, but for what it's worth, I think just the raw scope of it is really interesting. Especially since it's like a game that can be played for free. Granted, you know, the gacha system exists, but still, like, the fact that it's still playable for free and has, like, such massive environments is still pretty interesting. Highway to Belgard. The highway to Belgard. That's good. I get that reference. Good job, devs. Good job. I'm on the highway to Belgard. On the highway to Belgard. I'm on the highway to Tio. Will you stop? Only will stop telling me Tio talk. That's never going to happen. Darn it. For a detective, you sure do return to the scene of the crime a lot. That's funny. Baby City. Well, now there's 5 regions, but yeah. What's been, like, your favorite regions so far? Because when I was playing, there were only the 2 regions. I definitely preferred the first region more than the second one, just because I felt after a while the second region got samey, whereas the first region was, what was cool about it was that when they add the mountain to it, Mondstadt I think it was called, it definitely adds a good amount of variety to that region. Alright, well, we're off to the gate, unless they stop us. Well, we're at the gate. It's our first time here. Belgard Gate. Now, I don't remember us getting any assignments here, so... Interesting that they gave us the little... I guess they have the little, cutscene play whenever we go to places for the first time. You think Fontaine, the newest one, is shipping up to America? Alright, that's cool. What makes it the most interesting one? So I mean, based off the name, is it the water region? Like, when you say Fontaine, that makes me think of fountain, which would be a, you know, watery sounding thing. What, is it gonna be like Venice or something? And there's Ashton. He's absent again. That's suspicious. Someplace never changed. All the Commander thinks about is wanting to die with a bunch of influential people. Without Warrant Officer Morel here to lead us, this unit would have broken up a long time ago. Interesting. I guess Warrant Officer Morel will be important. It's the water region, so they add underwater exploration, and the story is based on Ace Attorney, which is one of your favorites too. Hey, I like Ace Attorney too. It has underwater exploration. That's pretty cool. I'll say that. That's pretty cool, especially... Now, when you say they added underwater exploration, did they add that to all regions, like, retroactively, or just to this region, make it, like, a unique thing for them? The Empire. Wait, right with you? Hey, man, it's been a while. It's good to see you again. I wasn't expecting you to show up here again, honestly. Well, 2 calls, take it easy, okay? Randy, I genuinely didn't think I'd ever see you here again. Well, take your time. I'm gonna be the ones to kick you out. That's interesting. The Armed Force Arms cars. It's pretty sturdy, isn't it? That last one, that's the Empire's tanks. True. So she does saw it. It's just in Fontaine. You should go to the roof. I plan to explore everything that I'm allowed to spot yet. Especially since there seems to be no indication that we should come here yet, which is all the more reason to come here, since we might get some items or recipes or who knows. Does this lead to the roof? I mean, I see a stairwell up, but also Mr. Stuff. Maybe they'll give us a new recipe? Randy, Now you've gone for Bellar Crow. It's my chance. You want to say my... What are you on about? You were stationed here long before I joined, but you never tried your luck with her? I'm meticulously clearing away the obstacles between us. Oh, good luck then. Sounds like Randy was on good terms with most of the guardsmen. Indeed. I thought that more people would be at his throat, given that he was fired for his womanizing ways. Interesting. Not the Stella. Very silly. Alright. Well, Stella, are you going to give us a new recipe? Okay, huh? Is that you, Randy? Ha! It's been too long. Hey there, how you been, Stella? Oh, I've been fine. Remind me, you're with the special support section now, was it? Sounds like you have your work cut out for you. I heard they're all a bunch of dum-dums. Hey, we take offense to that. Yeah, don't tell us you've been reading those nasty articles of us. Well, how about you come and eat for all time stage? Well, that's a fine way to fill soldiers' bellies. I'll quit. So I had to hold your own very hot pot contest. But my word, the meat disappeared before it even lay a finger on. Manual labor really gets everyone hungry. Why don't you join in on that hot pot? I can teach you how to make one if you're interested. Yes! Good, okay. I have this thing feeling that there are other forts in this game that they'll give us some recipes. What does this do? Oh, yo, it might be really good, especially since it's already CP40 by default. Alright, well, I will go to the roof, so give me 1 second. Okay, let's head on. What's back here? Do you have anything for us? Anything? Nope. Alright. The floor beds are suspicious. Let's go see what's on the roof. Well, actually, I think we'll explore that after the break, because I do need to take a quick break chat. So don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right back. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back, everyone. Now, since you mentioned going to the roof, I'm just going to guess that it's either going to be a really good item for a treasure chest, or maybe a unique cutscene with Randy, or both. So let's find out. I see a treasure chest over there. Yo! Wait a minute. Is that what I think it is? Is that Corellia Fortress? Is that Corellia Fortress? Or is that tunnel that leads to Corellia Fortress? It has the Empire insignia on it, so... Fun fact, you can see Belgrade from Corellia Fortress in that section of Cold Steel One. Really? I never noticed. Okay. I guess that's because it, like, I guess the reason I never noticed is because, like, your attention is always so focused on just getting to the rail guns, like, to the railway guns, that you never really think to, like, look across the way. That's so cool! Ah! It's Corellia Fortress! Oh, that's so cool. I mean, obviously, it's much lower poly at this point because, you know, the arrow, the nails. That's so cool. Over on that map side is the pride of the Imperial Army, Corellia Fortress. They have massive rail guns inside there. Hopefully, we never use them against us for some reason. The Empire's military is immensely strong, so we can't ever let our guard down. Don't want our guard self-destroyed with all the stress that comes with that, though. Don't get me wrong, it's a-okay to be serious, but it's also important to take a breather every once in a while. Something tells me you put a higher priority on relaxing instead of seriousness, Randy. But perhaps you're right. After all, everything has its boiling point. I'll take your advice and have them switch with me later. Serious as a heart attack. At that person. Ah, that's so cool, though. Corellia Fortress. It looks so much closer in this game than it does in Trails of Cold Steel, probably because of the art style. If that's what you want me to see, Spot, thanks for letting me know. That's the nostalgia. Well, I say nostalgia even though it's been like, even though it's only been like a year, like close to a year since we played Trails of Cold Steel 2, but still. To step out and work more has been interim commander on reliable times, but can't deny she has drive. Oral, she's a good superior. Watch a Warrant Officer Morale end up being like secretly working for Ouroboros or something. Would not be surprised. Alright, what else can we do here? Oh wait, you're Warrant Officer. Wait, Randy? Oh, sup Morale, how you been? So haven't learned any manners yet, have you? And it's Warrant Officer Morale now, by the way. I'd appreciate if you could at least address me properly. Haha, that's right, my bad. Are you the Alyssa of this character? I mean, Randy, it's not like I like you. Yeah, she's the Alyssa. Either way, now I'm out of Durarian Force, I hardly need to worry my head over the ranks of decorum, do I? I plan to keep chatting you up the same way I did in the good old days, unless you care to object, esteemed Warrant Officer Morale. Fine, do whatever you want, see if I care. I mean, it's not like I like you. I think this CGF has to make you change in the slice. I'm sure you three must have a tough time babysitting Randy. I mean, he does get very annoying at times with his comments, but at least he's very useful with those flash grenades. Yeah, that about sums it up. Hey, I thought you guys would have thought more highly of me. What do you think of me, Lloyd? You're an integral part of our team in combat. That's great, Lloyd, and what about outside combats? What about outside of combat, Lloyd? Huh? Did you guys hear something? I didn't hear anything. What are you doing in here? Randy, you know what this room is? This office belongs to His Excellency, the Crossbell Guardian Force Commander. Really? You think we'd find him here then? Just where is he? Probably out partying or something. Yeah. Guy really does his job. He usually leaves everything to his subordinates. That's horrible. Horrible. If that's the case, I don't think we need to put in such an effort to meet him. Huh? You want to meet him? Listen, man, I'd rather not come face to face with my former boss ever again. Trust me, it'd be painfully awkward for all of us, especially me. You might have a point there. Aside, this room is in extremely poor taste. Yeah, this room's like, ugh. It exudes opulence. And the fact that the guy isn't even here. Imagine the tens of thousands of mirrors to purchase all these antiques on display. Personally, I'm having trouble picturing this as an office in the first place, let alone the CGF commanders. I bet I got him with all the bribe money he's built up over the years. Man, what a waste. If I had that much mirror, I'd be throwing it all over the entertainment district, living it up. That'd be a waste too, Randy. You'd be part of the problem. I treat everyone to a good time, spend all night gambling away at the casino. Perhaps you two are not as different as you might think. Well said, Tio. And look at me, looking at the camera. I see you, Antomicx. I heard your comments, and I responded in kind. Tio's got a point, though. Randy would be no better at that point. He'd just be part of the problem. Any secrets? Can we use this? It's really interesting to see the other side of, Cedarelli, a fortress from afar. Alright, let's have you. Gosh darn it! Another pair of worthless boots! Yeet! Ow! Oh, we're sorry about that. I'm not. Tio, what? Am I the only one who thinks the name Beldar is just a little on the nose? Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I guess it's guard of crossbell, but still. Also noticing, oh, that's a nice attention to detail I didn't even notice before, like the roads above and the railways beneath. Man, lots of little details I'm noticing now. Alright, I think that covers everything in this area. We went in there, went over there, we went upstairs. So I think that just leaves the areas around here. After passing one measly fence that. We don't even have a thick iron door protecting us from the Empire, just a few poles on the ground. Yeah, honestly, it makes me want to laugh. That's a good point. There's so little protection on the crossbell side of the border from Erebonia, whereas Erebonia is a massive military might. That probably ties into why they were able to move in so quickly to, I guess, Annette's crossbell during the end of Trails of Cold Steel 2. It's interesting, though. Disturbing, but interesting. This point is the freight line. On the far side, entry is strictly prohibited. Okay. Alright, that was a fun little excursion. It looks like we're going to have to return to the city. Well, chat, after much delay... Yes, Lloyd? I think it's about time that we do something that we should have done a long time ago. Oh, is he finally going to say that? Something you've all been waiting for. I'll even put myself at the front of the party for it this time. Oh, are you finally going to do what we should have been doing all this time, Lloyd? Yes. We... Yeah? Are going to take a nap. But, Lloyd, what about the person who's been laying downstairs for weeks now? Huh? Oh, yeah, we have to go speak to her, too. That's better. Alright, chat. The time has come. Ritzia has waited patiently for us. For multiple weeks at this point. Hopefully this was worth it. Oh. It seems she's already here. Hello, I've been here for weeks, I'll have you know. Oh. I'm so sorry. The front door wasn't locked, so I let myself in. I hope that was okay. No, don't worry about it. We already knew you were coming. In fact, we had multiple weeks' notice. Welcome to the special support section. You're the client we were told about, right? Aw. Honestly, seeing Ritzia's artwork here, it makes me think that Ritzia might have been, I guess, character-wise closer to Elise than Alyssa. I guess maybe she would be a mix of Elise and Melissa, but then again, we know she has the giant Ultra Great Sword, so maybe Laura and Alyssa? I don't know. I guess we'll find out a lot more about Ritzia's character here. I compared her to Alyssa in Trails of Cold Steel 2 simply because she was working alongside with Lloyd, and it also seemed like she had like the two like strands of hair kind of similar to Alyssa's design. I don't know. We'll find out. My name is Ritzia Mao. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me. Whoa. Oh, heck yeah. She's so slender, yet so front-loaded. Why am I saying this? Developers, have you learned nothing since the time of Phoebe? Actually, one Phoebe after me. Never mind. Do you have to make your odd wings so obvious? Lloyd. Ellie looks so disappointed. Lloyd, come on. Stop. Huh? What are you looking at me for? Right. Why don't you take the seat, Miss Val? What was it you wanted to talk to us about? A threat letter? Yes, it arrived exactly 1 week ago. A letter came in for Ilya with no return address. Oh, sorry. Ilya Plater is... Arkansas star player, the fervent dancer, and probably a member of Ouroboros, knowing how Trials of Cold Steel played out. She's only the continent run-on performer who's taken the world of dance by storm. Randy, you lucky dog. Who would have thought we'd get a request involving Ilya effing Plater? I know you're outside, Randy, but please try to control yourself. Seriously, you're making us all uncomfortable. I mean, I know who she is, given she's a celebrity and all, but why would anyone send her a threat letter? I almost wonder, chat. I distinctly remember Lloyd and Ritzia talking about a sniper in passing during Trails of Cold Steel 2. I wonder if this is where that comes from. Like, is there going to be like an attempted sniper trying to assassinate one of the performers? And we're going to be like, I don't know, conducting security at like the Opera House and trying to stop them. Be interested to see where this goes. She keeps claiming it's just a dumb prank, but I'm not so sure. Something about it just seems too strange to me. I asked the troop leader about it, and he advised me to contact the police. Who's in possession of the threat letter now? Well, Ilya still has it, actually. She was about to throw it away, but I convinced her not to. Good thinking. We'll have to ask her if we can look at it. By the way, Miss Mao, I'm assuming you must be related to Arkansas in some way. Ah, yes. I'm one of the other performers. I'm just a beginner, though. Nothing compared to Ilya herself. Wait a darn minute. What's your problem, Randy? Seriously, dude. Your face. I saw it in the front page feature about Arkansas's new show. You're the one playing the Moon Princess, the co-star to Ilya's Sun Princess, and certainly the name of this chapter. The highly anticipated up-and-comer personally recruited by Ilya herself, the Ritzia Mao. No, I wouldn't say all that. All I do is stumble around, getting the other's way. Truth be told, I'm still not sure if I'm ready for my debut. Aw, poor Ritzia. Yeah, performing at professional level is really, really nerve-wracking. No need to be so modest, Miss Mao. Being recruited by Arkansas is an incredible accomplishment. You should be proud. Oh, thank you. Well, that certainly answers my question. But that's the matter at hand. From what I can gather, it seems Ilya herself isn't especially keen on getting help, right? Right. She said she'd rather focus on perfecting the show, so she doesn't want any outsiders coming in. Specifically, she told me that getting the police involved was out of the question. Now, what are you doing here? Well, you people aren't really the police. You're just public defenders. That's what police are supposed to be. Well then. In that case, it seems we have no role to play in this matter. Tio. Well, alright, once the chapter's done, we can knock that one off the to-do list, right? Hey, Tio, that's very rude. But aren't you the special support section? Isn't this what you do? Listen, lady. Hey, we spent the past several weeks staying beaten up by the CGF and being dominated by plants. Do you really think we're going to have the time to help some performer or deal with some threat letter? Tia, what? That's definitely falls in the line of our purview. Ow. Well, continue then. Based on what I read in a magazine, it seems like you are more approachable than the rest of the CPD. I think if it's you four, Ilya will be more willing to let you investigate the issue. I don't know. I wouldn't normally suggest this, but how do you ask the Bracer Guild for help? Ellie! Since Ilya's a civilian, perhaps they could work as bodyguards for the time being. Well, there's a small problem with that. You know as well as I do how popular the guild is in Crossbell. It'd be far too conspicuous if racers were constantly coming in and out of the theater. Rumors would spread. Oh. So with that in mind, I thought people wouldn't really notice it if you guys were here. Wow! Wow, Ritzia! Wow, such confidence in us! Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounds so much ruder than I thought it would. It's fine, Miss Mal. We understand. Line, are you crying? No, I think we have a grasp on the situation now. I know where I stand, but what do you guys think? Should we take the case? Yes, definitely. Absolutely. 100%. I have no objections, as long as I get to sleep. Are you crazy, man? This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Of course we'll help. There you have it, Miss Mal. Such a support session will be happy to look into this threat letter for you. Thank you so much. I'll head back to the theater now. I need to tell the troop leader and Ilya the good news. Please stop by as soon as you can. You will. Okay, so I honestly maybe that's the point of no return is entering the theater. See you, Ritzia. Call me anytime. Thanks. I will certainly not. Making me wait. Hey, multiple weeks for you people. How dare. Well, we should probably jump on this soon and head over to the theater. After all, we can't exactly conduct our investigation without seeing the letter for ourselves, can we? Indeed. Can't nor Elliot Siri that's simply a prank either. Now, this is one head of a job perk. Hanging out with Arkham Sale right before the debut of their new show? Score! We get to see Ilya Platera up close and personal. Honestly, Randy, though I can't deny I'm excited to see Ilya Platera myself. Does my hair look okay? Aw, Ellie! Ellie being self-conscious. You two are really worked up about this. Well, based on what I've seen in the magazine, she's definitely beautiful, no doubt about that. I am also looking forward to it, probably because she's probably some kind of master battle mage or something. Alright. Well, might as well report request. As always, we appreciate your hard work. Allow me to over your reports. Oh, wait a minute, we have to go to City Hall, don't we? Oh, we got promoted. That's useless to us. Oh, never mind, we got that reported. I mean, report it. Is it worthwhile to go check City Hall? I don't know. I'll also select it. If you're still here, I'll ask the dumb question. Are there any, like, hidden side quests that are available now, or is that just not a thing yet? Okay, so City Hall is this building. I think you're the one who gave us the request. No? I don't believe so, but I can check. Alright, if you're available to accept it and are able to check, please let me know. Because I do want to try and do as many of the side quests as possible, especially the hidden ones, just so we can make the most out of our detective points. Alright, in the meantime, I might as well double check my quest log. Alright, these have all been completed. Yeah. Well, let's take a look. And if not, like, at this moment, if there are any, like, hidden side quests I should be aware of after, like, they're coming up relatively soon, that'd also be useful. There are no hidden quests. Alright, good to know. Then I guess we can finally continue with the main story. Which is good, because the main story of this game's been really, really good so far. And I'm really excited to see where it goes. Still, the the way that poster looks still leads me to believe that one of the performers is some kind of, like, super battle mage or something. Just like Vita Clotilde. The architecture of this building is truly magnificent. Seems to be relatively new as well. I believe it was built about 20 years ago, so it's a fairly recent addition compared to some of our older buildings. Art and Seal. Back when I was a kid, Guy and Cecile would bring me here every so often. Aww, poor Lloyd. Doing okay there, Lloyd? Oh, it's nothing. So, alright, ahead inside. Oh, thanks for looking into that, Sweatkip. And let's see where the story takes us. Wow. Also, no, mention chat. The music is going in here, which only confirms my suspicions that something is sus here. Like, this is just a theater, and they're going all in with the music. That seems to be like there's gonna be something really important here. Wow, the music's going in. I didn't really hear it with my auditory sensors. The lobby certainly is grand. I hear music playing. Do you think they're in the middle of practice? Ooh, that's obvious. Hello there. I'm terribly sorry, but only authorized personnel may enter the theater at this time. Oh, actually, we're with the CPD. I believe we received a request for consultation. Ah, so you're the special support section. I don't read the papers, so you know. What? You don't read the papers? Well, that's a first. Welcome to Arkansas. Ritzia told me you would be coming. I believe you're here to speak with the troop leader and Ilya, correct? Yeah, are they available right now? I believe so. Please go straight ahead through the main doors. Avon and Ritzia are likely watching Ilya practice right about now. Oh? Avon and Ritzia. Okay. Are you sure it's okay? We don't want to get in the way while she's practicing. Oh no, I assure you, she isn't the type to be bothered by any minor interruptions. On the contrary, with the show almost upon us, she'd be quite happy to have visitors. Alright then. You heard him. Where are we in for? To the auditorium. That'll be fun. So let's see. Any hidden stuff here? No, just let's go to the auditorium. Is the sign not give us a recipe? No. It's really, really sus. I'm going. Really, really suspicious. Now, let's see other things. Fine. Ooh. Whoa. Very pretty theater. Jeez, so incredible. Oh, look at her go. Wow, she's really dancing, isn't she? But also just, again, really, really suspicious. Makes me think that she might be some kind of battle mage or something. Oh. Oh, there you guys are. Sorry, we didn't mean to bother you. Yeah, you were just, wow. You're sus. That was completely breathtaking. This is my sus face. I think I died and went to heaven for a second there. I'm lucky to have been able to witness something so amazing. You guys flatter me. Still, it's nowhere near finished. Seriously? It can be even better? Why, of course. That particular routine was from one of the Sun Princess's first scenes. It'll be even better once we add the Moon Princess into the mix. As for the climax, well, let's just say this was nothing compared to what that'll be like. Then we, like I said like a few streams ago, Ilya is very clearly the Angelica of this game. Holy heck. I can't even imagine. Yeah, I know, Angelica, is that you? Did Angelica just get a blonde wig? Like, seriously? Look forward to it. I'll be waiting. So, Ritzia, are these the people you were telling me about? Yes, that's right. This is a special sports session. Really? You don't give off any cop vibes, though. Anyway, are you sure you want to investigate this letter business? I don't want you to waste your time looking into a dumb prank like this. Come now, Ilya. Everyone is just worried about you. Why don't you indulge us just a tad? Well, I don't know about that. It's not really my style to let anything put a damper on the hype right before a show. But if Ritzia lets me give her a special massage off the No! Stop! Ah! No! Ilya, that's uncalled for. No, absolutely not. I'll file that restraining order I keep threatening to do. I swear, what am I going to do with you? I would have kicked you out of the troop years ago, if not for the fact that you're the only reason in anyone who gives us money. She's, pretty different from her stage persona. Kinda creepy. Reminds me of a creepy old lecture. Thank you, Tio. Thank you for calling her out on this, because I'm like, this is not right. Something's very wrong here. I'm glad at least Tio recognizes that this is very, very, very inappropriate. I heard she had an interesting personality, but not to this extent. She's sure something, huh? Randy, that's not something to look up to. I'm so sorry, everyone. Lloyd, would you and the others mind waiting in the lobby? I'll try my best to persuade her somehow. I'm so afraid for Ritzia. No, 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 stop, stop. Ilya, what are... You said Lloyd, right? Are you Lloyd? Yeah, I'm him. Too close, way too close. Yeah, I'm with Lloyd here. It's like, personal space. Hey, Ilya, personal space. And what's your last name? Bannings. My name's Lloyd Bannings. I knew it. No, stop. What are you doing? What? Ah? Seriously? What the heck, Lloyd? Ilya, stop. What is the meaning of this? Wow, what a small world. Who would have thought this would be the day I met the infamous little brother? Well, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure she mentioned that you had joined the police department. You're exactly how I imagined you'd be. Wait a second, does that mean... Are you one of Cecile's friends? Yep, Cecile's my best friend. That honestly explains a lot of things. I've known her for over 10 years now. We met in Sunday school. I had no idea. Are you the reason Cecile acts so strangely? Whatever do you mean, Lloyd? It's not like we often take after each other in specific ways. I see. Allow me to properly introduce myself then. I'm Ilya Plater, the star of Art and Sale, so to speak, not to be infused with Angelica. A pleasure to meet you. Ilya, what are we going to do with you? How long is it going to be before you get kicked out of this theater company? You can't just smother someone like that. It's a little rude, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I'm with Ritzia. That was completely inappropriate, Ilya. Oh, don't be such a prude. No, I'm with Lloyd and Ritzia here. That was wrong. I agree. Ilya, stay back. Admit it, Lloyd. You enjoyed that hug, didn't you? I could tell. That doesn't make it right, Ilya. Well... You expect us to help you after you try to attack one of our co-workers? How dare you? First Cecile, now her. So that's how it is. When everything's said and done, the rest of us are nothing compared to the little brother type. What is this conversation? Sorry, you little brother 1%ers, all smut atop your golden throats, surrounded by everyone. Anyway, about the threat letter. Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot about that thing. Can't say hey no to such an adorable little face now, can I? If you insist, I've got the letter right here with me. Why did they decide to make the character that's a mix of Angelica and Princess? That's Alfred. That's what this feels like right now. Oh dear. Hello, Confidential. Thanks for dropping by. How's it going? Here you go. Thanks, Ilya. Were you the ones who asked us for help? Let's see what I read. Cancel all performances or your upcoming show, or the beloved fervent dancer will have a tragic accident. Yen. Is Yen one of the people from like that other group, like the other group that's against Ravoosh, I wonder? What the? Cancel all performances of your upcoming show. A beloved fervent dancer will have a tragic accident. Signed by Yen. That's a threat letter if I've ever seen one. You sure about that? Sounds like more of a lame prank to me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's unfortunate, but we get stuff like this all the time. Really? It's It's true, we do get a decent amount of letters like this. Most of them are written out of jealousy or in jest, though. In this particular case, however, there is something that bothers me. What would that be? Wait, I realized something. Was that letter like typewritten and not like handwritten because it was in all caps? It's a signature, ain't it? Precisely. Essentially, all the letters we sent up to now have been anonymous. There's something suspicious about the name, Yin. I just can't shake the feeling that this isn't a simple prank. And I just keep telling you, it's nothing to worry about. Do you have any idea who this Yin person is? Not in the slightest. Like, is that even a person's name? Yeah. It almost sounds like it's some sort of code name. Well, it could be related to our new show's title. Yin means silver, after all. Maybe it's the kid? Like the kid who seemed to be the programming whiz? Maybe he wrote the letter for a client? Oh, that could be it, actually. So I remember, like, in that brief cutscene, he was dating a quote-unquote client from, like, unscrupulous people. Maybe this was what they were wanting them to do, was to type that letter out. That's as far as I can guess. An interesting coincidence, indeed. Is there anything else you can think of that might be relevant? For example, have you done anything recently that someone might hold a grudge over? Well, let's see. Nothing that I can think of precedes the show of montage of Elliot just being immensely inappropriate with many people. And just it's Ritzia and Alvan just giving her the death stare. About that. Wait, you don't mean... What is it, Ritzia? Does someone have it out for you guys? Ilya, dear, it's not about us, it's about you, Ilya. Remember the other day with the president of that company? Oh, that old baldy? To be perfectly honest, that whole thing was so trivial I completely forgot about it. Yeah, no. Ilya, you have no one to blame but yourself. Who exactly is this baldy? Wait a minute. The leader of Ravoosh is bald. I swear, is it just going to be Ravoosh responsible for everything in this game? I swear. Just some greasy old loser named Marconi. Apparently he's the big boss of that business Ravoosh and go, of course it is. What? Ravoosh? Huh, man, that guy again? What's with all the freaking out? Well, it's just, we've been hearing that name pretty often, especially since every time we do a case, it always comes back to Ravoosh. Do you mind filling us in on what happened with Bruce's present? Sure thing. He likes to bring his business associates to Archon Seal for entertainment. He'll plant his butt in our exclusive sheets so everyone knows he's a big shot. Thing is, he doesn't care about the actual show at all. Like, he doesn't even appreciate my dancing. All he does is ogle me with those beady little eyes of his. Ilya. Wow, how are you able to pick up on that, Ilya? This theater is my domain, and I know everything that happens here. Everything. So, anyway, that old coot had the gall to reproach and patronize me. He gets babbling on and on about how he would support my career and have me debut at the Heimdall Opera House. Wait, Heimdall? Wasn't that a place in Trails of Cold Steel? I feel like it was. What was the most recent movie I saw? I actually recently rewatched The Incredibles. It was really, really good. That's the Imperial Capital. Okay, yeah, that's right. So that's. Well, I was thinking it might be the Imperial Capital's name. Cool, but I mean, but also not cool. I mean, it's cool that we're getting so many references to Erebonia, but it's not cool that Ilya is being might be being blackmailed by the Mafia. Wow, don't get much more fancy than that. You might be able to perform with Vita Cloxilda. Actually, we received requests to perform both the Empire and the Republic. We're often asked to hold a limited run performances in both countries. Yeah, I remember that much, Spudtip. I remember Vita performing in the Opera House. Now that I think about it, we even had an offer to perform in Liberal's Grand Arena. Wow, I didn't even realize Arkansas was internationally famous. Still, why would Marconi approach Ilya about being a patron? He supposedly is powerful to not just Erebonia, but judging by the rumors, they aren't the type of people we want to associate with. From what we've heard, Ravoosh has deep ties to the Empire. Almost makes me wonder if Ravoosh is working with, what was the name of that group that C ran? Why am I forgetting their name? I should know this. What was the name of the group C ran? Why am I forgetting this? Why am I forgetting this? Imperial Liberation Front. Thanks, Budget. All these mentions to the Empire makes me wonder if Ravoosh is working with the Imperial Liberation Front to try and cause some chaos. Very, very curious. Either that, or I guess if they could be working with Chancellor Osborne, because Chancellor Osborne's always been pretty sus. And of course, it's the criminal underworld as well. I had no idea. How are you able to resolve the situation with Marconi? I politely refused, of course, and for good measure, I slapped him across that giant face of his and told him to never speak to me ever again. Yeah, Ilya, I think that's where this came from. You did what? You slapped a Mafia Don in the face? Yes, she did. I swear, I nearly fainted after she pulled that stunt. I nearly had a heart attack. However, he had the audacity to touch Ilya inappropriately. The recklessness, rudeness of that man was unbelievable. Ugh. We're being reminded that Crossbell is a very corrupt city. The nearby staff intervened, so we somehow managed to settle it. What you're saying is there's a good chance he's still nursing a bruised ego. That's what I expect from a typical law enforcement officer anyway. Doesn't seem like a plausible motive to send a threat letter. It doesn't seem like a plausible motive to send a threat letter. But I don't know. Seems a bit too obvious. I agree, Tim. My guess is, you know what, chat? I know Ravoosh has been responsible for the previous two things, but for once I actually think it might not be the case. And the reason I say that is because the letter seemed to be in all caps, which means it could have been handwritten and then signed by that person who was working, like that young boy that was using the computer terminal. And the question is why. If I had to guess, yeah, this is me spitballing my current theories here. Maybe like the rival gang of Ravoosh got wind of this and decided to try and set this up to try and like pin the blame on Ravoosh, so that they would hope maybe lose popularity with the Diet and reduce their power. Just a thought. Okay, we understand the situation. First off, we'll try to uncover some new leads with clues on hand. Do you mind if we hold on to this letter, Lloyd? Be my guest. I see a familiar glint in your eyes now, Lloyd. Come again? It's just how I feel when I step onto the stage. Anyway, I'm sure you four will do a spectacular job. With you on the job, hopefully, poor Ritzia will be able to sleep at night. Thank you, Ilya. We'll happily tackle the case, Miss Mal. We'll do everything we can to live up to your expectations. Thank you very much. I'm so happy that Ilya finally agreed to accept help with this. I knew going to you was the right choice. Well, don't give us too much credit just yet. From the sound of it, this case isn't going to be an easy one to solve. Oh yes, I suppose you're right. By the way, you don't have to keep calling me Miss Mao, just Ritzia is fine. Oh? Well, I'm still just a novice. I think I'm actually a little younger than you and Ellie. So it just seems a little strange for you to call me Miss. Oh really? Well, alright then. I'll be sure to keep that in mind, Ritzia. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Ritzia, the meeting's going to start without you if you don't hurry up. I'll be right there. Well, then everyone if you'll excuse me. If you hear anything out, please don't hesitate to stop by the theater. RFNCL sure is busy. You're telling me, I bet they practiced 100 times before the actual show. Started to get why they don't want to waste their time with this letter business. Indeed, it does make sense. I hope we can solve this soon, for the sake of their new show. Let's get to it then. Alrighty. Interesting. Alright. I just asked the dumb question, Spudkid. Now that we've talked to them, are there suddenly going to be hidden side quests that pop up, or no? Ooh. Backstage, will there be any secrets? Any recipes? Oh, are you Fly? No way, you totally are. You're Fly, the mysterious songstress. I knew all about you. Or Fantasios. Fan, are we? Sorry to see me in the sun-flattering turn. Oh no, don't be. I don't mind one bit. You don't mind, I most certainly do. Also, you seem to have forgotten, but we're in a dressing room. Keep it down, okay? Yeah, sorry, ma'am. What? Nice to talk, Nelson. Arrows are far too transparent, Randy. Interesting. Oh, so you guys are police officers, huh? Must be cumbersome to investigate the smallest of pranks. That letters and the like are pretty run of the mill. Afraid you're wasting your time. There's some parents who don't recognize. Well, whatever. Just be sure to keep it down while you're in here. But we're looking for hidden, like, recipes. There are no more quests for the rest of the day. Awesome. Thanks for the heads up, Sweat. Alright, what's gonna be over here? You've been adjusting the script of our... Any... Alright, any secrets back here? Nope. I'm surprised you let us go backstage like this. Oh, the other officers and the troop players. Mighty watching, but please don't touch anything, okay? Is this the stage design they'll be using for us? Sure is. The sign is specifically made to support the place at Arkham Seal. Ilya requested some adjustments, so I'm in the process of planning. Looks like order. She's giving the troop players enthusiasm run for the money. Hey, he puts into. Makes me wonder if someone's going to, like, destroy, like, the stage lights back here. Like, tamper with the controls, perhaps. Ooh, look at this! We're on stage, chat! Hooray! Ah, it's our turn to perform! What are you people doing up there? Get off the stage. Fine. Whee! Let's pull that we can walk up here. All the world's a stage, don't you agree, chat? Ah, all the world's a stage. There definitely is... There's a lot to be said about it. Pretty cool. Roll for this play. Alrighty. This builder is over here. Go back in the other direction. I don't know, I don't know enough about that, Copper Nicholson. So, can't really say. Can we go this way? Alright. What about recipes, mayhaps? Recipe? Alright, maybe there'll be secrets over here, somewhere in the auditorium. Or maybe, like, there'll be hidden secrets, like, over here, somewhere outside the camera angle. That I can see. Alright, what are you people talking about? I wish Ilya would treat the situation just a little more seriously, considering the letter's targeting her. Regardless, we'll leave the matter in your capable hands. Please contact me if you find new information. Alright, Ritzia? Let's continue where we left off yesterday, Ritzia. Dress rehearsal is the point at which you must get a handle on your role, and from there, refine the timing and flow of your movements. You can't just depend on others to match them, and you can't just go at your own pace either, but this is something that's best learned by doing it yourself. She's right, you know. We don't have much time left, so we should get into dress rehearsals as soon as we can. Okay, please let me know how I do. Aw, sorry everyone, I have to get back to practice soon. Still though, I'm glad I decided to consult with you. Hope we can find the truth behind the letter soon. Alright, what say you, Ilya? Our new play is going to rock your socks off, my friends. It contrasts me, symbolizing the sun, and Ritzia, who symbolizes the moon. Our two lights have an intense clash, but soon join together and become as one on the stage. There's not much time until we debut, so better hurry up. Oh, looks like her mind's tripped off at the theater land. Alright. Well. Or we step outside and something suspicious is going to happen. Sounds good, so what's the plan? Rubu's looking like our only potential lead so far. Yes, the yen person maybe worth looking into as well. Yeah, you're right. Hey everyone, I've got an idea. Why don't we pay Revolution a visit? Ooh! What? You're kidding. Isn't it our obligations police officer to follow any possible lead? We still don't know if Revolution's Dawn is responsible for Saint Blair, but I know for a fact that we'll never reach the truth if we don't shy away from trouble. That's a valid point. Not only that, I think it'll be a good opportunity. They're a group of criminals that think they're above the law. This is our chance to see the true nature of Crossbell's underworld for ourselves. Oh boy, it's on to get dark. Can't argue with that. Ellie? What's wrong? Are you worried? Randy and I could always go... Oh, no! Lloyd, don't say that! Ellie and Tio are very much part of this team. They deserve to come along with us. That might be fun to do sometimes, Top Radicals. I'm just generally very busy. But I appreciate the invitation. Lloyd! We're your co-workers, and quickly becoming your friends as well. You should rely on us. No, that's... I did mean... Oh no, it's not that I'm worried. I'm sure it won't be too dangerous to ask them a few questions. It's just... I've always been curious about the people that make up the city's infamous mafia. And this is the perfect chance to finally meet them face to face. Ellie... Are members of your family somehow tied to Revolution some way? I have many questions. Oh. Well, looks like now is all it is. Ready and raring to go. Well, of course I am. Life is full of surprises after now. Who knows what sort of exciting twists and turns this later will lead us to. Let's be off right away. Agreed. Right of the day of this. Revolution headquarters located in the back alley. I mean, we've run by a couple of times already. Alright. Thought I remember seeing it. Just to make sense that's the HQ. I don't know. I have a feeling that Ellie's probably seen some stuff that's been pretty suspicious, given that she's likely grew up in the upper class in Crossbell. So she's probably seen some suspicious things. I was gonna say right now, Captain Nicholson, the book iRobot is way better than the movie, in my opinion. Or rather, I should say that the movie is fine as a standalone, but it's a terrible adaptation because it has almost nothing to do with the book. So, this is the Revolution Code building. You know, it wasn't... I know, but we've had that conversation before, Dr. Nicholson. We knew it wasn't the safest part of the city, but the wait here was even shadier than I expected. Who the heck are you guys? This is a place for kids like you to mess up in. Go ahead and piss it. What? Ain't you those kids? Can it be? Are you the people we arrested? Who would have thought we'd be reunited with the dear fellow of ours? What? Who are those kids? They're the darn police brats. They're the ones that spoil our plans in the downtown district. No way. Seems our reputation precedes us. We come here today as part of an official investigation. Say what? We appreciate it. We can meet with your boss. I'd like to ask him some questions regarding a certain incident. Are you out of your darn minds? Bunch of dons like you who talked to the Don. Just how messed up can you get? He's not one of our suspects. We just want to ask him some questions. He, of course, isn't obligated to speak with us, so we won't force the issue until we get a warrant, that is. Can you boys at least let your boss know we're here? Appreciate it. Darn it, Arnaud. Your mess up made these things way too big. What's the plan? These had the wrong idea. Sounds like we should teach them some manners. That sounds good to me. Just ain't getting any. Yeah, we'll just try it another time. Let them through. Is that the Don? Oh wait, no, it's this guy. Let them through. Boss. Sorry, boss. These just were... It's fine. This is going to be an important character since he has a character portrait. We're also most likely going to fight him at some point. Let's see, he's massive. Well, was fairly large, but he pales in comparison. This guy's a mountain. Yeah. You're those brats with the police, then. I've heard the stories already, but you're younger than I thought you'd be. I'm Lloyd Bannings, the Special Sports Section, and you are? Garcia Rossi. I'm the general manager of sales at Revolution Co., and I will absolutely destroy you people. Haha, I suppose most of the employees sit to boss, though. Oh darn, I wasn't expecting a big shot like him trying to degree us. Yes, I believe he's Marconi's right hand. Suspicious. Also, the fact that his uniform kind of looks Erebonian is also suspicious. Come inside. I'll hear what you have to say. Oh, confidential, so you're saying like a Deep Space Nine adaptation of the producers? That'd be pretty funny. Oh, yeah, I should probably let Sergey know where we are. Yeah, so you're lucky the boss is in a good mood. Get your butts in there. You better not even think about disrespecting them, else you're fine with having your lifespans cut short. So that's what this is all about. You think the Dawn sent Ilya Platera a threat letter? Ridiculous. You kids sure have some overactive imaginations. We aren't claiming it as the truth, of course. However, we heard of a recent incident between your boss and Ilya, and given that we were out of leads, we thought we should at least come to ask about it. You're talking about the Dawn Dane smat. That's nothing. Just a random little event in his busy life. Yeah, a bit too much to drink at a time and barely remembers it anyway. I doubt he's holding any kind of grudge over it. Is that so? This is just another rumor we heard. But what about the proposal to have Ilya perform at the Heimdall Opera House? Yeah, that was brought up. Rush's got friends in a lot of places, and it was them who actually came to us with the idea. Suspicious? Vita Clotilda, is that you? Apparently, the main reason was that the Dawn wanted to bring her in as a special guest for... Ew. No. For what? It's not all they asked. Never mind, nothing you need to know about. I'd have the feeling it was something that would make our stomachs its churn. Anyway, that letter ain't from us. Do you understand now, kids? No. Even so, do you mind taking a look at the letter just in case? Huh? Sure, whatever. Hand over. Here you go. Huh? The heck is this? Whoever this is, he's dead set on getting in the way of Ilya Platera's performance. Huh? Oh, I bet you he recognizes the signature, doesn't he? What was that? He looks like he knows something. Darcy threw the letter back at Lloyd. What a darn waste of my time. No, he recognized the signature, I bet. Threat letter? This looks like nothing more than an overblown prank to me. Hold on a sec. Your reaction gave the impression that you know something. Don't know what you're talking about. Nothing in that letter looked the least bit familiar to me. All I can tell you is that the Dawn didn't write it. Oh, and that you guys are on a fool's errand. You know that, right? It's clear that there's something he's not telling us. Whatever it is, he seems unlikely to reveal any further information. You know, I almost wonder, could we, like, sit here while he goes talk to the Dawn and have Tia, like, use her ear implants to have us listen in on their conversation? I wonder if that might be a possibility. So let's that conversation here, then. Is there any way we could hear the story directly from the Dawn? What? Yeah, getting straight from the source would be best, you know? Or is he not in right now? Whoa. Ugh. Aw, poor Tia with her ear implants. That must be horrifically loud. Can you people stop tipping off just to reverberate so much? It's really painful and prevents me from trying to sleep. Don't go dang cocky now, kiddos. You think the Dawn has time to see a bunch of snot-nosed rookies like you? A group of naive, helpless puppies that he could crush in the palm of his hand. Wait a second. Normally, I wouldn't have even given you the time of day, but since I'm such a nice guy, I figured this would be a good chance to give you this one piece of advice. No matter what you do, you can't change Crossbell's true nature. Ooh, we're getting at the heart of the matter, chat. Ravusha's iron grip is here to stay. Pretty confident about that, ain't ya? You understand, then get the heck out of here. I don't have time to sit around and having tea parties with a bunch of little people like you. However, if you dare fight us again, there will be no mercy. I will end you. I bet you he's going to use, like, very powerful kicking attacks. Thank you for the advice. Let's start everyone. I think we've gotten all we can here. Yeah. Roger. Well, this is the worst tea bar I've ever been at. There ain't even any tea. Yeah, at least that reporter gave us food before she writes those horrible articles about us. Wait. You there, redhead. Oh? Huh? Something to me? That shade of red, I've seen before. No, you couldn't be. Randy, what did you do? Whoa, hold on there, Gramps. I love getting the attention from soaking hot ladies, but old men, not really my thing, you know? Randy, well, no matter. Hurry up and down, my subtle ray. You're the one who stops me. Make up your darn mind already. Suspicious. Very suspicious. That went well. Yeah, treat us like children. Can't stand that guy. By the way, Randy, why did he stop you as we were leaving? It's me. Wait, that big guy ain't bluffing. Where we are now, I doubt we'll be able to put so much of a scratch on him. We need to level up a bunch. You think? The sense he and Sarah is far beneath his notice. As if no matter what we did, it would barely register as a thorn in his side. Right, I got that impression too. Even considering his group's connections to the diet, he doesn't seem phased at all. Ellie knows something. Something is suspicious. Ellie? What's up? Oh, it's something. No, it's clearly something, Ellie. I get the feeling that either Ellie's family is somehow tied to Ravoosh, or perhaps someone who is a neighbor of Ellie's tied to Ravoosh in some way. More importantly, how will we proceed? It seems like Ravoosh may know more than they're laying on. You regarding the threat letter sent to Ilya? Yeah. I think we can take everything Garcia told us at face value. That being said, I think the odds that Ravoosh is connected to this incident are low. Yeah, that's why I was thinking at the start of this, is like, it's probably someone trying to pin the blame on Ravoosh. Really? But he clearly reacted to the threat letter once he saw it, right? Without a doubt, he definitely knows something. Yeah, it's probably the signature. Perhaps Garcia reacted to. I think the name of the sender. That Yin? If there's a chance Yin is someone in love with the Rouge, Yin conspiring with the Rouge wouldn't explain Garcia's reaction to her. Almost as if he was sure this had nothing to do with them once he saw it. Don't you think so? Oh. Yeah, that's a good way to describe the look on that ugly mug of his. You can deduce that while Yin has no ties to Ravoosh, it's still a name they're familiar with. Is that an appropriate hypothesis? Yeah, I think that's safe to say. I'm going to guess, is Yin the kid on the computer we saw before? I wonder. If that's the case, I think we should consult with someone who's familiar with Ravoosh. Mr. Wu went to my... Right here. If we're as close to the truth as we think we are, it might be a good idea to discuss it with Grace too, although... We did that more than the smallest morsel, and before you know it, she's trying to drag the whole darn story out of us. She would inevitably learn the threat layer, and it would become a colossal ordeal for Ark and Seal. Hoping you all talked me down from the idea, to be honest. We should try questioning any other people who comes to mind. Well, lucky we might even have the information we were expecting. Yes, maybe so. Aww, Ellie. Oh, no, it's something. Shall we begin gathering information? I was just happy that you're not backing down from this, Lloyd. I really appreciate it. Oh, well, thanks, Ellie. We can start whenever you'd like. At some point, we'll have to visit the law office, though. What's it going? Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, chat, I think this will be a good place to take our next break, so don't worry, guys. I will be right back. Alright, chat. Welcome back, everybody. I see Copper Nichols, I see. Alright, so what's the detective log say? So we started talking to them, and I'm going to assume talking to Grace will be optional. I do wonder if there's like anyone else who would be good to talk to in this circumstance. Well, I wonder where. So where is... Yeah, well, I'm not sure where the reporter is. Favorite meme from the most recent season of RWBY? I'd say probably either Weiss being like trying to make logical sense of the fairy tale lands. Like, that was a pretty good meme. Let's see if there's any other good memes. I'll have to think about that topic. The first one that comes to mind is again, Weiss just trying, going nearly insane, trying to make sense of everything. That was pretty, because I remember that Weiss thing was pretty funny. Oh, things have changed. Wonder if we'll get any more leads searching here. If anyone else knows about Ravoosh. It looks like they're all sharing for it though. So he has the Weiss meme. Oh, hi everyone. Sorry for the ruckus. I'm getting ready to practice. You're looking as busy as ever. What's that? You're the rising star. I actually had no intention of joining the troupe originally. Oh, really? I have a change of heart. Well, I've always wanted to watch one of our Archon Sales fans' performances. I didn't watch one of the public practice sessions when I was spotted by Ilya. She came up to me and it's like, I can feel the town oozing from you. One thing led to another, here we are. Wow. I can clearly visualize that event in my mind. That definitely sounds like Ilya. Once she has a vision, there's nothing that can stop her. To be honest, I don't have any confidence they'll perform well, but Ilya's been reassuring me of my talent. I think I'll believe in her faith in me. I still have plenty more practicing to do though, so I don't drag the others down. So, what I'm curious about, chat, is does Ritzia currently have the Ultra Great Sword and, like, her combat capabilities, or is that something she develops in the background? That I don't know. Like, is this all, like, a ruse, or... I have no idea. I'd be more inclined to believe that Ritzia probably does have her Ultra Great Sword somewhere, and does have some combat experience, and is just hiding it, but I don't know. It's always tricky to tell at times. I don't think I'll be able to modify it. Try your honest though. What's your request? What do you request, Ilya? I'm sure one of my solo performances could easily leave the entire audience stunned. But seriously, Britzia's acting has its own qualities that deserve to be seen. She pushes me to raise the bar for myself. Whoa, is she seriously that good? I ain't mention it. She doesn't really have that sort of swagger you usually see from a talented up-and-comer. Hey, JD Eagle, thanks for dropping by. How's it going, dude? Welcome, welcome. Instead of being someone who's eyeing the spotlight like a hungry wolf, she reminds me more of a cute little bunny rabbit. You got that right. And it's that part of her personality that makes her such a breath of fresh air. I don't think she's realized it, but she's got as much potential as me. Who knows, maybe she'll end up deploying me someday. She's that talented? Ritzia has piqued my interest. I would like to watch her performance once. I see a lot of potential in Ritzia. She's going to be more and more of an artist, and I'm expecting nothing short of greatness from her. I'll have to up my efforts and reach new heights too. Suspicious. Suspicious. Oh, I'm glad you don't do tell. What's outstanding? Oh, nice, Copper Nicholson. I hope you two have a fun time. All right, so currently I can't seem to find. Why am I forgetting the reporter's name? So I'm assuming we just have to go straight to the Grimwood Law Office in that case. Which I believe it. No, not here. Still ain't used to going through Crossbell. You pitched Trim Cap, your senior army instructor thing, and they think it's a good idea. They passed it over to the other instructor who works the senior instructor. That's really cool, JQ Dweedle. So what's JROTC? I don't know what some of those acronyms mean, JQ Dweedle. But like what's a JROTC, for example, and Trim Cap and such. I'm glad that they're getting passed along. Like that's great to hear. I just want to make sure I know what it's about. Are we eating barbecue steak and watching a Critically Acclaimed Cinematic Masterpiece, Transformer 4: Age of Extinction? All right. Well, hope you guys have fun, Copper Nicholson. Excuse us, sir. Oh, welcome. It's been a while, hasn't it? I've been hearing a lot of stories about the Special Support Section. It seems you all been working hard since we last met. Dear Reserve Officer Training Course. That was the Army elective in high school. Trim Cap is Trinity Cap, the sim banking effort education you've been working on. Oh, awesome, Jake Little. Well, I'm glad they thought it was a good idea and they passed that along. Wish you all the best for that. And I hope to hear how it goes. Well, I'm sure you've been working just as hard as us, Mr. Cromwell, if not more. Right, you look as busy as always, sir. Oh, well, you get used to it in this line of work. Besides, something must have happened, right? Judging by the looks on your faces, you've come here to ask for my advice. Impressive! Was it that obvious? Well, I do see a great many clients come through my door every day with that very same look. Lucky for you, I'm taking a break right now, so you can ask me anything. Anyway, Mr. Brumwood, you're asking me more than you could ever know. I think I'll take you up on that kind offer. Brett Larson's Archer and Seal. You're curious as to whether the sender Eunice is tied to Ravoosh. Yes, sir. Do you have any idea? Fortunately, I don't have any information that connects the two of them, but that doesn't mean that I've never heard the name Yin before. Really? What do you know about him? Well, I have no evidence that points towards this being the same person. With that in mind, are you still interested in this information? Yeah, of course. That's why I'll take any lead. Very well, then. It happened when I went on business trips to Caliber. While walking around, I heard a strange local urban legend from a local. But also legendary Jean Shao, referred to as Yin. What? Yin? It certainly is an Eastern name. Well, that's exactly as a Jean Shao. Yeah, that's why I was asking. Means something along the lines of assassin or killer. Is Ritzia? Wait. Is Ritzia the person who could do this. Like, on the one hand, I find that hard to believe since she's the one who came to us with the request, but on the other hand, we know she has the Ultra Greatsword and seems to be capable in combat, so it kind of makes me wonder. I have many questions. I don't think it's likely, but it is early a possibility that this could be Ritzia. I don't think it's likely because I don't think Ritzia had that kind of... Ritzia doesn't like strike me as the kind of person to do that, but I don't know. Like just because we know she has seemingly strong capabilities, we still trails to Cold Steel too. Pretty sure that's what they call in most of the eastern regions. You certainly are well informed. Say something similar to how we customarily call mercenaries. Those things. You mentioned this as an urban legend. There's more to it, I assume? Yes, well, it's said that no one knows for sure whether Yin is real or not. Well, supposedly, he's said to wear a mask and a pitch black coat, and he's never once allowed anyone to see his face. Okay, so if it's a guy, then maybe not. Unless that's a false assumption. He appears and vanishes from the shadows, and never lets his prey slip away. Wait, unless it is Guy, like maybe this is Lloyd's brother? Certainly a possibility. In other words, he's a phantom. Don't tell me he's Baron Blue Blonde, I swear. Phantom. Probably a pretty tall tale if you ask me. So that's why I tell an urban legend. Never. Why is so-called legendary assassin sound threat to Ilya Plater? Right, just doesn't make any sense. Wait, what if it's not Ravush he's tied to, but Hugh? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It was a powerful organization operating out Calvary's East corner. With that in mind, I wouldn't be shocked if they knew of the Eastern Assassin. I doubt you. If that's the case, Darcy's reaction makes a lot more sense. We know for a fact that Ravush and Hugh are at each other's throats. If Hugh and Yin are teaming up, by not being directly tied to Ravush, it'd be highly likely that the Mafia is acutely aware of its presence. That in of itself would support Lloyd and Ellie's theory. An intriguing thought. That brings us back to your previous question, Tio. Why would Yin threaten Ilya Plater? Lead star Barton Seal. Well, we still may figure that one out. Now that Ellie and Ravush is down at an argument at a party, could it somehow be related to that? I don't know. It didn't really sound like something warranted a threat. Besides, why would Hugh react to it at all if they were against Ravush? Yeah, a chance to notice coincidence. It's going to be something completely unrelated. I don't think so. Every clue we got so far is pointing in a particular direction. If we're still too on the registration to adjust it, or anything that's not quite lining up. Hey guys, not to too analyst, but why don't we try paying Hugh a visit? What? Whoa man, are you off your rocker today? Think about it like this. We know that Hugh is a big enough threat to Ravush to have gotten their attention. Hugh has only continued to spread its influence and chip away at Ravush's hold on Crossbell's criminal underworld. And in the circumstances, they could prove even more dangerous than Ravush. You may be right. I see. This might be the perfect chance to check whether or not that's true. Hold up. Not like we just barged in on them. We have no idea what kind of people work in this, Lloyd. Naturally. Recently met the manager of Hugh's training Crossbell branch. What? Seriously? He came to me for counsel to ensure there was no legal barricades preventing his business to operate Crossbell. I saw no harm in the request, so I accepted the job. And it was then that I met him. I see. What kind of person was he? The word shrewd certainly has to come to mind. He's relatively young, but he already knows his way around things. He has a silver tongue, is unflappably confident. Overall, I'd say he's extremely intelligent, not someone you can take lightly. Intellectual, then. Scary. It's always going to be a huge pain. But that's the kind of guy who goes saying any straight answers. True, this would be a chance to meet him. What do you say? Okay, you won me over. I'm quite curious myself. Same here. I know a bit about Ravush, but nothing about Hugh. Although I'm blind. You're right, Lloyd. This will be a good opportunity to learn more about how they operate. Sorry then. Thanks for your help, Mr. Grimwood. Across all the station. Glad to hear it. You remind me of the way Guy used to work his cases. Anyway, he works under the guise of a respectable training company. Stopping by their office shouldn't prove too dangerous. However, never forget that their true identity is that of a massive, influential crime syndicate. Don't let your guard down around them. Yes, sir. Thank you. We'll keep that in mind. Alright. Well, let's go investigate Hugh. Very suspicious. Alright, I'll see you, Mr. Rubin. You can see whether or not there's a connection. Suspicious. I swear there's a reporter going to be out here. Alright, let's make our way to Hugh Train Company. They're on, but here. Correct. Our destination should be in the Harbor District. Apparently they're located right by the river. No, we talked about that building? It's surprising to think that Prime Center's headquarters is in the same area as the IBC and the Crossbell Times. So it's no matter. Let's try paying them a visit. Oh, to the Harbor District. Yep, it's that building right there, so... Let's see what we got. You Trading Ltd. It's a locked door. If you have business with us, please knock. To your place. How we proceed, Lloyd? We knock. Excuse me, is anyone there? And who might you all be? We're from the Crossbell Police Department, SSS. We're hoping to ask your branch manager a few questions regarding a certain incident if possible. Wait here for a moment. Well, here we go. And what kind of trouble are we about to get ourselves into this time? So as we'll find out very soon. I apologize for the wait. The branch manager will see you now. Please come in. Thank you. You'll excuse us. Suspicious. Interesting. I like the art style of this area. Oh, how nice of you to finally visit. Nice to meet you. I'm Lloyd Vance of the CPD Special Support Section. The pleasure is all mine. I'm Chow Lee, manager of Hugh Train's Crossbell Ranch. Wait a minute. Are you a relative of Ren? You have the same hair color, which I know doesn't mean much because there's so many different hair color styles in Trails games. But I can't deny that there's, like, it's not just that, it's also just the way he's smiling. Also kind of reminds me of the way, like, that Ren smiles. It's very suspicious. Regardless, we'll find out. So, you're Lloyd, and you three must be Ellie, Randy, and Tio, correct? How do you? I asked how you already know our names. Truth be told, I'm an avid reader of the Crossbell Times. I was mesmerized by your exploits and instantly became a fan. Though boorish of me, I decided to investigate your backgrounds through various intermediaries. But one of them happened to be some really chaotic hit person named Ren. I have no idea what you mean. Is that so? Yeesh, 5 seconds in, he's already holding all the cards. Just trying as intelligent as we were tall. He could be. Oh no. I see, SpongeBob, I see. It is an absolute honor to meet such an intriguing group as yourselves. What brings you to our office today? What if Yin was Ren? Can you imagine if, like, we go to, like, we're watching the theater, then suddenly Ren just comes flying in on some robot and causes chaos? That'd be interesting. What brings you to our office today? Was there a problem of some sort with our business operation? No, that's not it. I should know what it is. Of an incident involving Ark Conceal. Ark Conceal, you say? Oh, but of course. Crossbell's very own private theatrical troupe. I've been meaning to see one of the shows ever since I first arrived here. The work has kept me oh so busy, you know. I seem to recall them having announced their production, correct? Yeah, that's right. As a matter of fact, our investigation is related to an issue with their upcoming show. I'd like to ask you first few questions. Oh dear, it sounds like quite the predicament. Very well. I shall comply with your request, free of charge, of course, this time. Yin, you say? We're aware that Hughes' main office is located in the Republic's eastern quarter. We're thinking that, due to that, you might be familiar with Yin. Interesting. Am I to assume that you're implying I have connections to this criminal named Yin? No, of course not. To be honest, we simply don't have a lot of info, so we're just flying at least we have. Ah, is that so? Well, alright then. You know, given the description we've gotten of Yin so far, I almost wonder, maybe Chow to be Yin? Like, because of, like, all the fact that he did his homework on us, leads me to believe that that's the kind of thing an assassin would do, right? They would try to get as much information about anything even remotely related to their target as possible. So, he claims to have read the Crossbell Times, but I don't know. Why send out intermediaries about us, especially when we're sending some ragtag group of low-level police officers. My guess is Chow actually tailed Ritzia and noted, through his intermediaries, and noted that she was going to this special support session, and that's why he looked into us. This may be rather basic information, but I can tell you some of the legends regarding Yin in more detail. We're listening. The name Yin holds specifically strong influence with the issue where a John Show, an assassin, hidden behind a mask and beneath a pitch black coat. No one has ever gazed upon his true face. That's what I'm saying, could you imagine, if Chow is this Yin? And he's just toying with us? He appears like a shadow, vanishes like a phantom, his prey never once escaped. And though it may seem preposterous, some say Yin may be immortal. Wait, immortal? Oh no, is Yin going to end up being kind of like McBurn, where it's some kind of super powerful demon or something? So Tim, I appreciate that you're trolling me. And these says because I'm very much invested in this story. I'm very curious where it'll go. What do you mean? Well, documents show that Yin has been operating as an assassin for at least a century. Oh, it totally could be. It totally could be. Similar to McBurn in that case. His rise into legend began shortly after the democratization of the Calvary Republic. Alright, no problem, Copper and Slim. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you enjoy your dinner. If you were to examine records from that time, Yin's name is frequently mentioned. The demon draped in black sent one prominent figure or after another to their grave during his chaos period. Yeah, no, the fact that they're saying demon leads me to believe this is someone like McBurn. I don't think it's actually McBurn, because I don't think that makes any sense. Because McBurn is very much in your face with how he operates. But I definitely have the feeling that it's someone like McBurn. Someone who's, as McBurn would put it, mixed. Probably like some kind of orbital implant. So we're saying more outlandish by the second. There's gotta just be some scary fable with ghosts in mind. No way it's real. No, Mr. Landell. Yin is very real. It's after all, I'm him. Wait, really? I'm just messing with you. What? Yin far surpasses a mere tall tale in the underworld of the Eastern Quarter. Yeah, this guy is so suspicious. Look at that evil smile. Would not be surprised if this guy is Yin and he's just trolling us. And just saying oh, don't underestimate him. I know he's real, because I'm him. Though his true identity is unknown, so Murray's greatest assassin can be employed for the right price. A master of all assassination techniques, a martial arts with incredible dexterity and agility who lurks in the shadows. He's recognized as such. There's definitely word speech to his existence. The way he's behaving right now sounds like the grandstanding of Baron Blue Blonde. That kind of makes me think that he might be it. Not to mention the fact that beneath that coat we see sort of a dark undershirt. A certain organization highly values him and entrusts many jobs to him, or so the rumor goes. The organization you're referring to? Ah yes, that reminds me. While we're on the topic of Yin, I've heard recent claims of Yin having vanished entirely from the Eastern Quarter. It has come to my attention that he's accepted a heavy job from the aforementioned organization. Apparently, it's involved traveling to a certain autonomous state we're all familiar with. This is way more suspicious by the state. Imagine it's like he's going through this thing and locks the doors, like, and that's all you're going to ever know. Special support session. I don't like what you're implying. What's the matter? I haven't given you the name of the organization, have I? Wait. Oh no. Is it going to be the CPD? Did the CPD hire Yin? Or the name of the state? I don't know. You and Ravush are one the same. Oh please, refrain from comparing Hugh to the measly local gang. Or at least that's what I'd like to say. Quite frankly, I'm more than impressed with how well they've managed to adapt to this peculiar city. Those persistent little pests cause us quite a bit of trouble for us. You're fussing up? He's not even pretending anymore. I'm merely referring to them as our fellow business competitors. Here in Crossbell, free trade is protected by law, after all. Do you take issue with that, officers? Let me ask you this one final question. Has Archon Seal been caught in the crossfire between you and Ravush? Oh. We just received information about Ravush's proposal for Archon Seal to perform in the Imperial capital. We're considering a similar proposal too. I have no problem admitting that certain crowds in the Republic wish to be graced by their presence. However, our company is unconcerned with matters relating to the entertainment industry. I certainly am perplexed, though. Why exactly was the threat letter signed with the name of an assassin? That's what I intend to find out. Thanks for your time, Chow. We appreciate your cooperation. What? You sure we're done here, man? I doubt we get much more out of him if we stay any longer. Besides, Chow already seems more than busy enough, so we should probably excuse ourselves. Always right. Ah, thank you for being so considerate. One more thing before you leave, Detective Bannings. What is it? Come now, don't look so displeased. Do you recall me saying that I'm a big fan of the SSS? Believe me when I say that was no lie. Huh? I must say, this turn investigation of yours absolutely fascinates me. As for all your fans, I can hardly wait to see how you'll resolve this one. No, this is so suspicious. I think he's involved somehow. I'm most certainly looking forward to reading about it. That's suspicious. Thank you for stopping by, officers. Branch Manager says you may contact us at the end should anything happen. Appreciate the offer. So now I have to worry about these guys on top of Rouge. I want to say they at least seem a bit friendlier, or maybe they see us as so little a threat they think they can mess with us. That's not a real possibility. Ellie knows something. Ellie knows something. Ellie, you okay? Come on, Ellie, talk about it. Talk about it. I ain't feeling unwell. It's like the third time today this has happened. No, I'm fine. You are not fine. More importantly, we found out that the legendary assassin Yin has managed to infiltrate Crossbell State. Did someone Ellie know get assassinated by Yin? I wonder. We at least managed to get that information out of Chow. Yeah, it didn't seem like he was lying. Also, I don't get the impression that Chow is the one threatening Archon Seal and Ilya. I was thinking the same thing. If that were the case, no way he'd have into this connection to Yin. That would mean his actions are not tied to his employer, Hugh, but rather he is acting of his own accord. Might be out of options if that's the case. Let's assume you're right. That means Chow probably doesn't know Yin's true identity. Sounds like our only option is to catch a legendary assassin then, when we're super under leveled. Oh boy. Unfortunately. Ellie? If Yin is truly after Ilya's life, then this case may be beyond our capabilities. Huh? There's no guarantee that we'd be able to operate a professional assassin like you. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, we're still rookies. How on earth will we stop that? That being the case, wouldn't it be better to leave this to headquarters? No! At the same time, no, because headquarters would sweep under the rug. Well, that's simply a lot the other way, like they did at the incident downtown. I doubt it. Archon Seal and by extension Ilya are incredibly important to the people of Crossbell. Headquarters would definitely take action if her life was in danger. Though, here's the thing, chat. I almost get the feeling that the organization that they're referring to might actually be the Crossbell Police Department. They take their pride on it. That's correct. Sergey, is that you? Wait, no, who's... Oh, no, it's the detective guy. You're the first investigation, isn't? I am. Alex Dudley. Come with me. Huh? Why? Only a fool would discuss information here at all places. We don't have time to waste. Follow me. Oh, so Detective Dudley's coming in with this. Understood. Huh? What the heck's going on? What's the matter with you all? I don't know what you were thinking while sitting there like that. Furthermore, you decided to assess your investigation within earshot of their building. Sorry, sir. You're right. You weren't being very careful. Well, what's done is done. Well? Huh? Well, what? You're going to explain to me what you were babbling on about Arkham Seal, and how this all relates to your little visit to Hugh. You better tell me everything you know. Excuse me? Big Brother Dudley. Or is it as in Big Brother's like Big Brother's watching you? Like this guy just has eyes everywhere? Where the heck is this coming from? It's a bright praise of you to demand that after showing up so suddenly. You're sus. I wonder which one of us is truly brazen. The First Division has been keeping tabs on Hugh for over a month now. You're the one who barged out without... You're the one who barged into our investigation without any notice. Like, he's looking out for y'all, he's doing it in scenario, right? Oh, I see, fair enough. I mean, it's not like I like you all. Ah, so you're the LSI of this game. Wait, seriously? Does that mean you're after Yin too? So you know about Yin? Well, no matter. Start talking, and don't leave anything out. If you don't comply, I won't hesitate to file a complaint to Survey over this obstruction of the investigation. Fine. However, our investigation is a formal request submitted to the SSS. So we need to stay confidential. I'll be the one to decide that. Out with the details already. This is an off order. I understand the situation. I didn't think there was anything concrete, but it seems they finally tipped their hands. Are you referring to Yin? Yes, I am. Hugh employed a legendary assassin as a trump card in order to threaten Ravusha's influence. Really? Sus! The First Division received an anonymous tip with information regarding Hugh. We've been surveilling them since. But who would have thought a group of amateurs would stumble onto the scene and give us just the lead we needed? Wow, almost sounded like a compliment. I'd like to inquire as to why you only had Hugh under surveillance. I'm under the impression that your team is leaving Ravusha unchecked. What are you implying? The First Division already understands Ravusha's operating procedure. We're also fully aware about the incident downtown and how they've used warhounds. Don't think for a second we haven't kept tabs on the cases we've been involved in. What? Then why? If we got involved in every little thing they did, there would be no end to it. None of the incidents you took on were anything as serious as murder. They were simply petty crimes. Do you honestly think we put off more important cases to divert our limited personnel to such minor issues? I disagree, Dudley. Like, we still haven't resolved the thing with that doctor. And, like, the merchants. And, like, the honey being ordered. And, like, I still think this is all going to come back to that dangerous medication the doctors seem to be doing experiments for. Like, I still feel like that's going to come up because that one plot thread was never resolved last chapter, so I feel like that has to tie into the bigger issue here. I understand that, but still, those of us in the First Division are leads apart from know-nothings like yourselves. We're charged with maintaining a certain degree of order in a state where justice is a constant uphill battle. We're supposed to suppress major crimes, protect the public from criminal organizations and foreign intelligence agencies. Can you possibly fathom the world that was into that? Huh? I knew it. I always had a feeling. Crossbell's peace and prosperity are hanging by a thread. Yes, and most of the citizens fail to realize it. Yeah! Oh my... Crossbell has so much wrong with it! Sure, it might be popular to read stories on Ravusha's ties to Imperial faction Diet members. Meanwhile, Hugh is in the process of deepening the relationship with the Republican faction. If we allow it to protest any further, they'll be untouchable. Our laws against espionage are lax as well. Agents from foreign and intelligence agencies are free to enter and leave however they like. I never realized that. This is unbelievable. What the heck? Wait, you're talking. Crossbell's already got one foot in the grave. This situation is desperate as this. Our only option is to simply do what we're able to. We assess how dangerous each case is, and even if we can't solve the root cause of it, we can at least lessen the impact. Handling Yin is nothing more than solving one part of a larger puzzle. Huh? We haven't been able to keep a close eye on the case regarding Arkham Seal. Thank you for the valuable information. First Division will handle it from here. You may return to your usual duties. Wait a minute. What? That is this. The carefully assessing the situation, I've ascertained that Yin is more than a mere legend. We'll be observing Hugh's movements while protecting Ilya Plater from falling victim to our mysterious assassin. Tell me, would you be able to handle all that? Damn it. Never let the resources be proved to be difficult. At the very least, I can let you handle contacting Arkham Seal. Make sure you tell them their case has been transferred to the first division. I don't know. I think they still don't want us on the case. See to it that you give them a proper explanation. I don't think lawyers just don't want to let this go. What the heck? He just shows up, does just that, takes our case, drives off. Nah, personal vehicle at that. Adding insult to injury. It's you. As frustrated as you all are, I understand where he's coming from. Huh? I actually agree with him. The scope of the stakes has gone way beyond our level of experience. All we can do now is inform the troop and offer our sincerest apologies. Oh, I guess you're right. They've run out of options. I also like, chat, the fact that it's just dead silent here, it really gives that deafening feeling of, like, we've lost the case. Hold on, guys! Ellie? Huh? And Lloyd, you're the last person I expected to hear that from! You told us to overcome our barriers. You said as long as we're together, that no barrier's too high, didn't you? So why? Why are you giving up so easily? Ellie? Whoa there, where's this coming from? Didn't you already tell us it'd be better to leave it at headquarters? Wait, is that? I did, didn't I? Ellie! I understand. I'm frustrated too, Ellie. I want to do something about it just as much as you do. If you don't want us to give up, then we'll find another way. No, it's alright. I'm sorry, everyone. I think I've just had a rough day is all. Aw, poor Ellie. Ellie. Well, we did spend our entire day running him to one guy after another. Let's go report the news to Arkham Seal. We can get back to the base in Rossbed. That sounds like a reasonable plan. Sure, sounds good. Is that okay with you, Ellie? Yes, thank you, everyone. Let's be off on Arkham Seal, then. Ellie doesn't want to let this go, since I think these criminal organizations are somehow tied to Ellie's past, and that's why she keeps bringing this up. Well, regardless, to the theater district. Away. Huh? Oh. What's that? Oh, what a surprise. Good afternoon, Miss Ellie. Wait, is that the merchant from last time? Or is this some people Ellie knows? Yeah, I think that this might be an Ellie chapter. Hello, grandfather. Ernest? That's Ellie's grandpa. Interesting. Did I hear her right? This man's Ellie's grandpa. It's been some time. I'm glad to see you're looking well. How has work been going? Well, we're still new to this, so there's a lot left for us to learn. But I assure you, I don't intend to bring any shame upon the McDowell name. Oh, Ellie. I've told you before, haven't I? You don't have to worry yourself over things like that. Are these your colleagues by chance? Yes, they are. It's nice to meet you, sir. My name's Lloyd Vance, and I'm with CTV Special Sports Section. Tio Plato, how do you do? How's it going? Name is ready. My name is Henry McDowell. It's a pleasure to meet the three of you. I must thank you for taking care of my granddaughter. It's quite the opposite, sir. Ellie's the one that's always looking after us. I mean, with her S-Craft, she's always saving us. Mademoiselle Ellie's a bona fide genius when it comes to dealing with all the paperwork we gotta go through every day. That does not excuse your unallowed assistance, Randy. Is that so? Well, what is important is that you're content with your post. You know, Miss Ellie, I really think you should make some time to stop by home every once in a while. I'm sorry. I've been hesitant to rely too much on my family since I began living on my own. Even so, don't you... It's fine, Ernest. Ellie wishes to stand by her decision. Oh. I have theories. Listen, dear. Continue down the path you've chosen until you're satisfied. I cannot mince business with personal affairs, but know that I will help you out to the best of my ability. I know. Thank you, grandfather. Makes me wonder. I feel like the grandfather might be tied to the organizations. Now then, shall we go, Ernest? I have a meeting with the Business Owners Association, that's correct? Yes, sir. Scheduled for 5 p.m. I don't know. I don't know. If Ellie's grandpa was tied to, like, the criminal underworld, it would explain why Ellie might be so adamant about joining the police force. That's one of a ride. I knew your family was loaded, man, so... I wouldn't really... Wait just a second. Whoa there. Lied? You said Henry McDowell, right? As in the Mayor Crossbell, that Henry McDowell? Oh, that guy's the mayor! Okay. I see. Say what? Yes. Oh, thank you. I do recall seeing the information in the database. Oh dear. Honestly, it's a miracle that you hadn't noticed until now. There was always something about your surname that bothered me. I couldn't for the life of me figure out what it was. The mayor's name must have totally slipped my mind, I guess. I'd call myself a detective. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. Besides, my grandfather's position has nothing to do with me. Oh? Anyway, we should hurry and speak with Billy and the others. We still need to tell them about the First Division taking over the case. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, Mademoiselle Ollie, why do you think your granddad stopped by Art on Sale all of a sudden? Oh, that? Art on Sale's first public performance of the reproduction is being held alongside this year's anniversary festival. Sue is here for a business meeting regarding that. Business, you say? Or potential assassination? I don't know. So many sus characters. Which I guess is good to add to the mystery. Anyway. Huh? Oh, look at them go! Look at them in perfect sync. Look at them go! The power of dancing compels us, chat. The music's going in. Cool. Oh, look. You're back. Just in time, too. That was amazing. You two were incredible. Indeed. I never experienced anything quite like that. That also cost a lot of animation budget. You think so? Sounds like if we iron out the kinks, this might become a crowd favorite. Oh, that gives me an idea. How about you wait another moment before the Moon Princess spin, Rizia? That way, you'll give the Sun Princess just enough time to react in a way that will really capture the audience's heart. That's perfect. I can't say it's the only thing that's amazing. You're going above and beyond to perfect every little part of the performance. Well, I figure if we can do it, might as well strive for perfection till it's time to perform. But enough about that. Have there been any developments in the investigation? Oh, that's right. Yes, actually. It's not exactly good news. What do you mean? Alright then. Let me go grab Avon, and then you can fill us in and everything, okay? That chandelier is going to crash. Calling it right now. This Yin character sounds like he's quite dangerous. You can't be serious. He's really somewhere in the city? Wow. Well, that sure is a fun story. A shadowy immortal assassin whose legend is whispered in the dark corners of the Eastern Quarter. Oh, I love it. The character practically begs to be on the stage. I'll have to add him to our next production. Heck, we can even work out the general outfits in the third act right now. We just gotta get some white robes and the costume is set. Oh, will ya? This is an assassin we're talking about. Why can't you take this more seriously? We suspect that Yin is being employed by a group known as Ilya. But we still don't quite understand why Yin sent Ilya the threat layer in the first place. One thing is certain, though. The chance that this is nothing more than a prank has decreased significantly. Is there any chance you could postpone or out of the question? We wouldn't walk off the stage even though the bomb was about to go off. Now that sounds like foreshadowing. Yeah, seriously, that might be foreshadowing. Isn't that right, Avon? Well, I suppose so. Though we aren't all quite as insane. He was about to say insane, passionate as Ilya. The truth is that all members of Arkansas belong to the stage, heart and soul. You wouldn't find one member of the troupe who would abandon their beloved stage under any circumstance. I may be new to all this, but I feel the same way. Yeesh. I'm sure people tell you to break away down there, but at this rate, your lights will be the least of your worries. You intend to receive the show. Does that mean you're also okay with the First Division taking over security? Well, I mean, it is pretty annoying, but the show must go on, no matter the cost. So, what kind of people are these First Division guys? Well, they're definitely very talented, more than qualified for the job. Objectively speaking, they're excellent at what they do.
The Lords of the First Division are an elite group to live up to their name. They should be able to protect you and your show at the utmost discretion until curtain call. Ugh. I was really hoping to avoid having a bunch of police in here. Again, we will have a full house. Better safe than sorry. I agree, I think that's for the best. We are talking about how you here, Ilya. Once the show starts, you won't even notice them. How rude. I'll have you know that I always pay close attention to my audience. The show only reaches its full potential when the audience and play are completely in sync. Isn't that one of your favorite sayings? Everyone else's taste, yes. In your taste, however, I'd say it's more along the lines of you forcibly dragging everyone into your own performance. He's not missing words at all, is he?
Indeed, she certainly is the very picture of a theater geek.
Excuse me, Lloyd. Does this mean you won't be part of the investigation anymore? Really sorry, Ritzia. We don't have much wiggle room here. First Edition is going to completely take over the case. With them on it, you won't have anything to worry about, at least. I see. That's a shame. The only reason I agreed to all this in the first place was because you were leading the show, Lloyd. Still, I appreciate you looking into things for us. I'll send some tickets your way as thanks, so be sure to come and see the play next time you're free. Oh, yes. I'm sure we can arrange something. Though I'm afraid you may have to wait till the after the anniversary festival. If you're okay with tickets for next month, I can have them sent to you as gifts.
Seriously? Heck yeah.
And here I said I have to wait 2 months to see it.
Yeah, that's quite generous. Thank you very much. Ellie? Something's bothering Ellie. We need to have a free time event with Ellie. Come on. We need to talk to Ellie.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've caused you nothing but trouble. Don't worry about it, Ritzia. All the running around we did for days, it's pretty typical work for us.
I'll tell you are the job.
Yep, no worries, Ritzia. What about us? Just want to see your guys' preview for us. If you say so, then I will. Thank you, everyone.
Preview performance? That you don't know about, right? Art and Sale puts on a sneak peek of their new show before it's available to the public.
That's correct. This will be my first time performing in one. People all over the continent from both the industry and the media will be attending. I'm sure many influential people have been invited too in order to boost awareness of our new show.
That's pretty crazy.
By any chance, was Mayor McDowell invited as well? Oh yes, he's our guest of honor. I'm told he plans to support the show in conjunction with the anniversary festival. He's quite kind, especially his busy schedule made to stop by and encourage us. How very much like him. Good luck with the preview, Ritzia. Maybe your first time, but I'm sure you'll perform wonderfully. You think so?
Absolutely. Considering all the practice you put in, doubt you'll have anything to worry about. And yeah, this place won't bring down the house. Right, I was looking forward to it.
I appreciate the kind words, everyone. What about to practice then? Thank you all for your help.
Ellie?
Ready to back us?
Might as well. Feel exhausted mentally and physically.
Me too.
A lot to think about here, chat. A lot of moving parts. It's really interesting, though. I am really curious to see what's, Oh, they're not letting us fast travel, I realized. Has this guy always been here? Oh yeah, he's always been there. Yeah, they don't let us fast travel places. Oh? Wait, isn't that... What's he doing here?
Oh, thank goodness. I was just starting to wonder if I came to the wrong place. Ernest? Did you come to see me? Yes, I did. I had business to attend to at the office, so I decided to stop by.
Ellie?
What's wrong? You don't look too great.
Yeah, that's what I even noticed.
Well, if I remember correctly, you guys were visiting Arkansas, right? Did you run into some sort of problem with your police work? Well, sort of. It's nothing major, but someone in the troop requested our help, and, we went to report what we found, that's all. You know, I wasn't sure if I should stop by here today or not, but I'm sure now that was the right decision. What do you mean? Allow me to be honest with you. Ellie, I want you to quit the force and return to us.
What? No!
Quit the force?
What? Whoa there, boy, that came out of left field. I have the impression this does not stem from feelings of love, at least.
I know it was your idea to join the CPD, Ellie, but seeing you now, you look so worn down, so... lost. Are you sure this is really the right path for you? What are you saying, Ernest? Listen to me. I know you understand the current political climate. The spirit that comes with it better than anyone. And that's likely where your initial urge to join the police originated from. But just try to think about the torment and pain the mayor is going through, how he feels in the current situation. With the anniversary festival coming up this month, Mayor McDowell is up to his neck in work. After that, it's right back to arguing with Imperial and Republican factions over the budget. And in 6 months, he'll be up for re-election. As I'm sure you know, Mayor McDowell has plans to retire, but without someone to carry out his policies, he feels like he can't. Oh, he wants Ellie to... Aww, poor Ellie. I'm sure if you were by his side, he'd feel much more confident about being able to keep going with his work. I'm sorry, perhaps I'm overstepping. However, I can't ignore the issue any longer. Someone respects Mayor McDowell, and he has been with your family for years. I cannot stand idle any longer. Ernest? Of course, the path you ultimately choose is entirely up to you. I just want you to think hard about whether this path you're on is the right one. I'm gonna need some time. Excuse me, everyone. I'm tired, so I'm gonna go rest in my room for now. Sure. I hope we all, like, I don't know, like, make, like, a cake for Ellie or something to say, like, we want you to stay with us, we need you. My apologies for suddenly showing up out of the blue like this. It's, okay. Seems to be a pretty complicated family matter. Just try not to bother about Zolly for a while, you got it? Such it. Get out of here. Personally, it feels like you're attempting to take Ellie away from us. And if you do, we'll have no healer, and we'll all die. You'll have that on your conscience, do you understand? I don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea how much we rely on Ellie. I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention. However, you are aware she originally wants to become a politician before joining the police force, aren't you? What? I thought you wanted to be a doctor, not a politician. Really? Huh? You're pulling my leg. That's why you're seemingly balanced knowledge of politics and economics. I mean, I guess it would line up. As the granddaughter of the current mayor, she grew up surrounded by politics. It was only natural she wanted to pursue a career in it. To that end, she studied abroad in a number of different nations to hone her skills for international relations and learn foreign policies. However, when she returned home last year, she was dead set on joining the CPD. Fascinating. So that's what happened. I was unaware. I always wondered why a fancy lady like herself was working with the CPD. Could you keep an eye on her until she makes her decision? I can't bear to see her flounder about like this, unsure of the path in life she should take. Goodness, it's already down so late. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. I'll get out of your hair now. Okay then. It certainly has been a great deal to sigh about today. Sure has. We got put through so much today. Just all those days just hits you in there over and over again. I know what you mean. Let's report back to the chief and call it a day. Oh, I like that Zeit is there. So that's where things stand. Well, you don't want to tuck your tail between your legs and give up here? You're saying we have a choice? First Division took over this. There's no way we can oppose them given our team's position of force. Yeah, I guess not. The Fox would track you down and give you as long as his yelling session yet. Probably. Could we not simply offer our assistance to the First Division? Oh, how will that play out considering that we got from this guy? Yep, that's also a long shot. The CPD is real fussy when it comes to jurisdiction. Makes cooperation between parties a real pain in the butt. That goes double for the First Division. No way a group of elites like us would, except help from a group of luckies like the SSS. But, if you're talking about working incognito, that's another topic altogether. I like that she started as like, but if you want to do good sneakily. Sir? Heh, this is the Special Support Section, the most unconventional department on the force. Sure, HQ tends to ignore us, but that gives you guys a certain level of discretion you can use to your advantage. Basically, as long as you stay quiet about it, you can poke your noses into other departments' jurisdictions without sending them into a tizzy. You do realize you just said we can ignore superior's orders, right? What a bad influence! I love Tio's lines. It's like I told you before. I might be able to help you on the field, but I'll cover your butts when I can. In the end, you guys need to be the ones who take action, though. That being said, current situation might make this plan impossible to pull off. One of you is struggling to figure out what to do, and this is something you can only overcome by operating as a team. Yeah, you're right, but yeah, it's hard to get fired up without Miss Mazzoli with us. The way she was acting, it's like her head was somewhere else entirely. Lloyd, go talk to Ellie, go help her!
She's been like that all day from what I can tell. She's only gonna be alright. So it just sleeps. We should talk to Ellie. We should talk to Ellie. I bet you Lloyd's thinking about what Ellie's going through. Ellie, over the past 2 months, I thought we'd become pretty close. It seems like I never really understood the important things she was dealing with. I had no idea she was married to Dallas granddaughter, and an aspiring politician on top of that. If I recall correctly, you didn't attend the police academy, right, Ellie? How did you undergo the CPD? Well, to put it simply, this is my way of getting some real-world experience. While I didn't attend the academy, I did take a written exam and marksmanship test when I applied. Yeah, I remember that conversation. They couldn't really reject me since I received perfect marks on both tests. You know, the more I learn about it, the more I feel like we're worlds apart. Do you think so? It's pretty rare for rookies to have already earned their test license, though. You must have your own reasons for joining the CPD, right, Lloyd? Well, that's... Perhaps it'd be best to continue this talk after we officially become co-workers. Excuse? Alright. I'll just see if Ellie's up for a chat. If she's worried about something, maybe I can help her somehow. Maybe we can continue the conversation we started. Ah, staying so good, chat. It's also getting late. Alright, you know what? I think we'll have to leave this for next stream. So while I'm really excited to see where this goes, it's also getting quite late. I feel like this would be a good place to pick up from. So I'll wrap things up from here. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a break. But if you're watching on YouTube and like what you saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. You can always change your mind later. It's a great way to show support. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you have an amazing night.